With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and show. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shad's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money he earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always had to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals a slow machine. He's not in burp and leaning ban, it matters not if battery fun, his child can't see if hours making feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a big pretending different bills when truth is to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of call his cat and fatty life and all his strife while forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't actor as a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and awareness in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Monday, the 17th of June 2024. I hope we're all doing very well indeed. Hope you had a very enjoyable weekend. It is the start of a brand new week, and yeah, we're here to play some bingo, and hopefully we can get a full house today to start off the week on a high. Now, Phil is nowhere to be seen as of yet. He's a bit later than usual, quite strange, quite bizarre, who knows what's going on. Oh, no word in this chat or anything, just nothing at all from Phil Burnell. Is he trying to fucking cast a curse on his BFF for life, Brian? Who knows, because Brian went on a Detractor channel yesterday and had a word or two with a Detractor and said some things about Phil Burnell's content, which Phil might not appreciate. And we're just going to check out part of that, because it was Agent Proper, talk to Brian, talk to you, guy. And Agent Proper popped into the stream, this stream, at the start and says, by the way guy, he was having technical problems. Agent Proper had to like set up the stream like in Go Live like 5 or 6 times or something. He's going to edit all of the parts into one big video, so it'll be easy for people to watch and digest, I guess, you know what I mean? So big up to Agent Proper for trying to fix, you know, you need to get around. You know, there will be a lot of interest in what, you know, Brian had to say. In fact, I've heard good things about a particular segment relating to Phil and the slave trade joke, and Brian apparently didn't think too fondly of that. So Phil's awake. Speak of a devil and he shall appear. Look at us. Good morning everyone. Well, different crowd today. You're all very talkative. Yesterday was super dead. I'm sure he's not talking about support, guys. I'm sure you're not meant to construe that as support whatsoever. Fucking hell. Anyway. So Phil's fucking awake. Hallelujah, he's not fucking dead.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Kill Denson for the super chat. Sorry, not super chat, sorry. Thank you to Kill Denson for popping the Bingo Barry membership message for 4 months and says, chill, money had me in tears. Yesterday, the troll who sent him that video is a goat. We're going to cover that because we're going to watch Mimology's video. Mimology made a video about the React stuff, and it's called Baited into watching adult video during React show and had a nervous rant. Before we get to that, in particular, I kind of want to see for myself what Brian had to say about the slave trade thing, because I've not seen this yet, but I've heard he didn't think too fondly of it. So this is from Agent Proper's stream. He had a talk with Brian, Phil's BFF, and I'm kind of curious to see what was said.
And I think this is important. You said the light bulb went off, you know, about a year ago. You got to change. You changed your background and stuff.
This is the lead up to the.
But I want to bring up, like, there's still jokes that are made that that don't necessarily, like, they don't fit today. And I want to play one for you really quick and just kind of get your reaction to this. Okay, so this is yeah. So you know where this is going, and I want to watch this so we all understand what's going on here.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to ES for the super chat, who says the word of the day is support. I mean, isn't that the word every single day in Phil Burnell land? Video game land? Either getting plenty of it or lack of it. What's he fucking saying now? I called my dad and he was about to order pizza, so I guess he had a good day, lol. Can you imagine if Phil's like fucking trying to talk to him? I'm like, yes, son, great, thank you. Aye, thank you for wishing me happy Father's Day. Now, I'm going to fucking hang up now, son, cause I'm hungry. Fucking 10 seconds on the phone with his dumbass fucking boy that he probably fucking regrets having. And he's like, okay, time for pizza, bye, son. Jesus Christ, I kind of feel sorry for his dad sometimes, I really do, but then again, it's his own damn fault that fucking Phil's in the fucking world in the first place. It is what it is.
Let's make this quick. All right, boys, prepare the slave trade. We're selling her right off for profit. You know how much I love you, right?
Oh, all the way to the moon.
Scared you should think about the sky and down the battle chain.
Okay.
Put the kid in the vehicle. Stay with her. That's right. She's too valuable to escape. She's worth lots of money.
We're Tire Rack. We test tires to provide you with truth.
I'll stop it there, but that's a whole clip. What do you think about that?
So, first of all, there's no reason to make that joke. Because I highly doubt the game was about what he just said. Or was it about, or should I say in a time period in which that would even make sense for that to come across his mind? Am I correct in saying this?
You're correct. It did not have any relevance to what the context of the video game was. I mean, Phil would argue after that ad roll that he didn't believe he was racist for calling it out, but other people were if they went after him for it.
There's only I think racist is probably the wrong word to use here.
Okay.
It was a shitty thing to say. Does it have racist tones to it? Absolutely. There was literally no excuse.
See, now Phil would counter that and say that you're the racist if you think it was racial. You know, remember, Phil says if you think it was racist, then that means you are the one with a racist mentality. That was his defense when fucking he was called out for that shit.
For him to make that joke. The only situation to where I could say, okay, I see what he's saying, is if it was in a time period of what was happening and the character was doing that the entire game. Considering that did not happen at all, yeah, there's no fucking excuse whatsoever for him to have made that joke.
Now, there's a Detractor meme out there. I'm sure you saw it in chat. A lot of people put up the orange face and the fingernail bite because Phil has a habit to bite his fingernails whenever a person of color shows up on his streams.
I mean, how's Brian meant to react to that? It's like a great thing to ask him, but at the same time, it's something which is an incredible coincidence that happens so many times when Phil sees somebody of, you know, is black on screen, the fucking fingernails get chewed, and it's like, how is Brian going to react to that? Well, how can he react to that?
It'd be in the game or talking to him or anything like that. I'm sure we'll get flooded by the chat with those. But I got his response.
Wait, he bites his fingernail, you said? When
it's kind of like an auto. Yeah, it's a weird auto response. And it's been a meme.
Like an unconscious tick, yeah. Phil's probably not even fucking aware he's fucking doing it, but as soon as he fucking sees like a black character on screen, he'll just unconsciously start fucking gnawing at his fucking wee hoose.
For a couple of years now. But
did he do that in that video we just watched? Actually, I didn't look for that.
He might have, but he definitely does it more often than not, to be honest. And it's very strange and awkward, and it's usually during, you know, if a black person shows up on stream, He has to do some weird racist jokes about chitlins and, you know, smoking weed or doing anything like that. There's a black pack clip, like the black woman stealing a backpack. There's a bunch of these. Like I could send you 50 of them off the top. But it's just, this is what Phil does. And that wasn't too long ago. That was like last year, to be honest.
Bloody hell. Apparently there's several more, like, I mean, someone said in chat that he actually had something interesting to say relating to Howard and Rambo as well, which I wasn't aware of, you know what I mean? I just kind of found this, because I seen a mention on Twitter about, somebody said it on Twitter before, about that. This is just Phil's performance for the stream, really, for the streams yesterday. But I've seen somebody on Twitter, I think Blipper mentioned it on fucking Twitter, about how, you know, Brian was not impressed whatsoever with the slave trade, you know, joke from Phil, so I thought that would be worth finding. But yeah, Agent Proper says he's planning to try and put all these streams there. He had one live stream, but he had problems like throughout, you know, he had to do it 6 separate times, the poor bugger. Maybe one of Phil's fans was doxing him, trying to shut him down, you know what I'm saying? Jesus, man. Apparently people are freaking the fuck out in Phil's chat, trying to warn him Brian was going on a Detractor stream. Like, fucking Brian is not allowed to fucking do whatever they want. They fucking just chill with whoever the fuck they want to chill with. It's like, oh, the Dentheads are fucking forming a fucking coalition to fucking form their fucking Führer that Phil Burnell is going to fucking... Brian's doing this, Phil, stop him. Make the bad man stop. Brian said he told Phil. I mean, it's one of those things like, does Phil even need to be informed? Although I guess it's a fair thing to do, because why else would Agent Proper have invited Brian if it wasn't going to be to talk about DSP? So in a sense, Brian's doing a good thing there by saying, hey Phil, I'm doing this because I feel like I want to, but I'm letting you know I'm doing it. So that's a fair... See, Brian always comes across as some reasonable, chill guy. Wherever, and it's like, he's one of these things, it's a strange thing, where he seems to be universally... Maybe liked is too strong a word, but he's universally appreciated. Whether you're a fucking denthead or a detractor, most people seem to like Brian's vibe. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter if you're a fucking Phil fan or Phil himself or whatever, or you're a fucking detractor. Most people have no problems whatsoever with Brian. Which is one of those kind of strange things. That doesn't happen a lot. Usually it's one of these things where it's like if a detractor's like somebody, then the fucking dentheads will hate them, and vice versa. You know, usually it's like one or the other, you know. It's kind of strange where it's like when it's like common ground there between fucking dentheads and detractors, that, you know, Brian is like, hey, we appreciate that guy. But yeah, Phil, I don't think we were too pleased with some of the things that Brian had to say. Oh, fuck off. Get that shit on mute. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to Agent Proper being able to put all that together, because yeah, his Streamlabs was being a bastard, apparently. Streamlabs are crashing constantly, that's crap. Yeah, I use Stream Elements. I don't know, I know Streamlabs has a lot more to it, but I've heard Stream Elements is more stable. That's why I went with Stream Elements, because I've heard like Streamlabs is a bit unstable. That's kind of why I made that decision all the way back when to go with Stream Elements instead. But that's just fucking me though, I don't know. So now the Memology video. DSP gets baited into watching some naughty content during his react show, and he had a nervous rant. So yeah, don't worry, I'm pretty sure because it's a Memology video, and because I think he actually has like fucking ads in his videos, I don't think he's going to show the content. You know, he's not actually going to show what Phil streamed. He'll probably have it censored, I imagine. If you want to see it uncensored, by the way, I think you can go to like Raw Phil channel, you know, and see that shit if you want to fucking see it. You know, because I think they've kind of kept it for posterity's sake, and there's clips as well. There's fucking clips as well on Twitter, not a shit of people showing it. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you want to find it, I'm sure you won't have to look too fucking hard to find it. I'll just fucking put it that way.
So, I need to raise money in order to save my ass from these state taxes out of nowhere that came up out of nowhere. So people come out, we're supportive of Phil, let's cheer, let's tip. They do it, great. Now I'll get past the state taxes, but now federal tax. Oh, now you owe more because you made more money.
Who fucking cares?
I appreciate all contributions. The only real income that I make on this channel is memberships and the contributions you guys give me during this live stream once a week. Outside of that, the vast majority of videos on this channel, I don't make ad revenue on because we're watching other people's content and these end up getting claimed. And therefore, yeah, I don't get much out of it. So if you like this show, I really don't give a shit. All right. Is the audio sounding like it's breaking up for you guys? Because it sounds like it's breaking up for me. The weird part about that is I've been gaming all week and not had this problem. The last time I had the problem was when I was reacting to videos. Is it the YouTube app that's having this problem? How does the audio sound to you guys? It sounds to me like it's actually like breaking up a bit, but I don't think it's my neck phones or anything. You don't notice anything? I wonder what it could be. What could it be? Because
if the audience aren't having a single issue, then the problem is probably on your side only, outside of your computer. It must be related to the fucking neck phones or whatever, because the audience can hear everything perfectly fine apparently. That really, actually, that is very helpful information. Because the stream have no issues whatsoever hearing what they fucking want, you want them to hear. That means it cuts out a lot of potential problems. If it's choppy at you for your end, Phil, that means it is likely something to do with the neck phones. Because that's the only thing that the audience don't have direct access to, because that's what you have access to.
It's not doing it for games for me at all. So how the hell could it be a YouTube specific issue? This is very odd. What the?
If it was a YouTube issue, the audience would also be hearing what you're fucking hearing, Phil. So the problem is directly on your end with your hardware you've got to try and listen to this shit. So it's probably the fucking neck phones. And it's probably because you don't take care of your fucking equipment, because you're fucking terrible at looking after your fucking equipment. You got a fucking PC at fucking is practical on death fucking door. 10 years, fucking several fans have died, not a shit. You don't want to fucking replace it or whatever. You know, you just fucking kept going, you didn't bother to invest in your fucking business. You've had fucking, you know, what the fuck else? You got fucking ear. You can't wear headphones anymore because you fucking think bother cleaning them fuck out. The list goes on and on and on. Controllers fucking dying over the fucking place. Joysticks fucking no having button inputs properly because you smack the shit out of them.
And you guys are hearing it fine. Quality. Yeah, there's no audio quality on YouTube to even select. Yeah, it's going Zelda and the other dogs in like training like that. That's what I'm hearing. Like the other dog's in training.
But the audience aren't hearing that, Phil. So this is entirely Jesus. What a fucking dumb prick. If the audience aren't having audio issues, then it's nothing to do with how your stream is set up for the audience. You know, it is literally. I mean, to me, my interpretation of this is it's literally to do with his neck phones. His neck phones are the issue here, because what else could it be? The audience are having zero problems. His stream is obviously clearly streaming the thing how it should be intended. So if Phil's having issues hearing this shit, then it's a hardware issue on his end for what he is using to listen to this crap. Phil going live, oh fuck me, let's put that little bitch on. Actually, let me wait a wee bit and then I'll put him on pause. I like to fucking wait until the end of this fucking shitey intro thing before pausing it. So around about here, I imagine? Roughly there. Fuck it. Anyway, let's keep watching this.
Like, why am I hearing it like that?
Cheers, D-Dog, for letting me know, by the way.
That is so odd. Derek, yes, I see what you're saying, but what you're saying is like incredibly sad stuff. I don't really want to talk about that. You know, I don't need to mention that in the video. Like,
what did Derek say? Hold on. What incredibly sad stuff did Derek fucking say? Please show a screen grab in a comment. Memoji.
Saying one of the dogs passed away. That's sad to hear, but why do we need to know that?
Hold on. Full context.
Mentioned that in the video. Like, you're saying one of the dogs passed away. That's sad to hear, but why do we need to know that in context of the video we watch? We don't. All right? That's sad, man. What a piece of shit.
So Phil watched a video that had a dog in it or whatever, and Derek hits it with his random Derek fact. Oh, one of those dogs died. And Phil's like, we didn't need to know that. Why would you lower the tone, Derek? Why would Derek lower the tone in such a way by telling people a factual thing what happened to a dog they're just watching a fucking video? Ah, bloody hell, Derek. I love the fact that Derek actually featured in that video that Phil got caught it with. He's in the wee corner.
Shit! That guy's an asshole. Alright, thank you guys for watching. See you in part 3 for the finale of the Ultra Member videos. Okay, so guys, number one, I have to pee. And number two, again, guys, if you like the content, please support it. Right now, we have gotten no support whatsoever since this stream started. It was all from the podcast earlier. All right, I would appreciate anything, whether it be a super chat, a membership, gifted membership, or a tip. Still have 2 hours left to go through, so thank
Okay, so let me just fucking briefly run through how yesterday went for Phil, in case you're wondering if I fucking watched him or not. The day stream saw him get $64 altogether. And I love the fucking picture that, you know, Game of Face Gaming has for it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your cheeks. Fuck me. 64 buckaroos, including a $30 tip from Rapid Shots. You know, I think the podcast had $21 in super chats, and the live React trap had $11. So there you go. Most of Phil's support, I think, a good chunk of it anyway, I think it came during the podcast. I might be wrong in saying that. No, well, no, actually, I'm wrong in saying that, because $22, he basically started the show at $22 in tips. So a $30 tip was like the big chunk of what he got during the React thing.
Thank you guys. I'll be back in just a minute. Chances are tonight we probably won't even come close to hitting the tips goal. As of right now, we have 0 tips. So, okay guys, I am back. We're going to resume. Again, I have nothing to shout out. So if you guys could support the stream today, I would really appreciate it. And it's very simple here. Oh, I do have a tip to shout out. It just popped up. I do see some people in chat. They're criticizing the show. All right, I have to understand something. I don't pick the clips. Okay.
You're responsible for broadcasting the fucking clips. You can't just fucking pass off the fucking blame to your fucking members for picking the fucking clips. The show is responsible in the first place because of you. Like you're the one choosing to have this on your channel, your stream. So no, you cannot fucking, you know, not take responsibility for this, Phil, because really that makes no sense. That makes 0 fucking sense, Phil. Oh, so does that mean then, hold on, does that mean any good shows is no thanks to you? When Phil was saying that, you know, people are complaining about the fucking show and it's not his fault because the members are picking shit, that means any time there's a good show, a good React show, that has nothing to do with Phil Burnell whatsoever, because he's not the one that was responsible for fucking picking the clips in the first place. If a show ever is a good fucking show to watch, then it's all thanks to his fucking members for picking that crap.
I will say this, once we get to the submissions tier, I have actually been more selective of what we watch in that tier as of late. If you haven't noticed, usually I'll pick a few in there that I think are better to watch, and I may do that again. We'll probably just pick a place, press play, watch a few clips, and then maybe I'll pick some. But these are the ones for people who are the biggest supporters. They control the ships.
Money talks. Money fucking talks. Those who fucking pay the most get to fucking dictate what happens on this fucking shitey channel of his.
Essentially, right? So if you think that this stuff isn't very good, then please become a member and suggest.
Oh my god, if you don't fucking like it, then give me tons of fucking money so your shit can get prioritized fucking watching as well. What a greedy fucking cunt. Alternatively, just don't give Phil anything whatsoever fucking ever and let the pig suffer.
You know, for yourself. Give me money. Give me all your money.
Oh, would you look at this? Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Yep, that's a snake in its entirety.
Let's start. Carl Sagan's greatest speech. I don't know a lot about Carl Sagan, honestly. Carl Edward Sagan was an American astronomer and science communicator. His best-known scientific contribution is his research on the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Sagan was a popular public advocate of skeptical scientific inquiry and scientific method. He pioneered the field of exobiology and promoted the search for extraterrestrial intelligent life. Well, there you go. All right, cool. Let's continue. Here we go. Let's hear it.
Vantage point. The Earth might not seem of any particular interest.
Oh my god, well, I guess I gotta ban someone. I guess we gotta ban someone, guys. It's time to ban someone. Someone literally edited in a clip into that. Yeah, some fucking asshole edited a clip into that because I actually fast forwarded through it and that wasn't there. So now I gotta ban someone from fucking doing video submissions. Sorry about that. Obviously now I'm not going to be uploading that video to YouTube. And I'll do my best. I'll probably edit that out of the archive stream as well. Some fucking moron. Well, what can you do? What's weird about that, it's from 3 months ago, and it has 5,500 views. So it's like, how would you have known? This must be a troll video, not for me. This was a troll video made for someone else.
No. Trust me, Phil. It was for you. It was absolutely for you. Derek featured in it in the bottom corner. This was absolutely 100% for you. I would show it if I could, but I have a feeling the stream would get shut down if I fucking showed you what actually fucking showed up on screen.
And someone...
People want to fucking hear it again. Fine. Since you can't see it, you get to hear it.
Seem of any particular interest.
Oh my god, well...
Yeah. So we already kept the sound in, at least. The sound of clapping.
My best, I'll probably edit that out of the archive stream as well. Some fucking moron. Well, what can you do? What's weird about that, it's from 3 months ago, and it has 5,500 views. So it's like, how would you have known? This must be a troll video, not for me. This was a troll video made for someone else, and someone found it, right? Like, what the fuck?
I'm totally not on Brazzers.com right now or anything. No, don't look at Brazzers. No, this is not Brazzers. What? I'll keep an eye on the net and see if anything pops up. What the hell did this kid just say? I'll keep an eye on the net at Brazzers.com and see if anything pops up. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Well, I gotta find out who that was. In fact, hold on a second. I don't know if I can now because it's very likely that they probably deleted it. But I'll double check real fast. But I almost guarantee you they probably fucking deleted it. Oh yeah, they deleted it. I can see it's gone. All right, so obviously, guys, my apologies. If anything, thankfully, that was actually done at the very beginning of that clip, so I don't have to upload that one. I'll just start over. I'll just do a fresh video, right? Some fucking asshole. All right, well, what can I do? I'll have to be even more diligent when it comes to basically when I see new Ultra members posting up clips or whatever. I'll have to be even more diligent about that to be sure that you know, that there's no little things in there. That one got me, and the reason because it has views on it. So you see a video like that and you're like, oh, that's probably going to be legit because it has 5,000 views on it. It's from 3 months ago, right? It's like 3 months setup. But these people are fucking stupid and they do what they're going to do, right? And obviously, like I said, I'm going to edit that out of the archive stream as well. You have the ability to edit shit out of the archive stream. So for those who watch this after the fact, yes, the stream will not be live right away after the fact, okay? I'll have to edit out. Remember, someone tried that a few months ago too, early in the year. And I've been pretty good about catching it. There actually was another one as well this week that I did catch that I got rid of, but that one I guess made it through. All right, took care of it, got him. I remembered who it was and I found him and I banned him. So
Fill me up 69 tipped £1. Can you imagine if Cat pounded on Philip's pelvis area like that? We probably would get a glimpse of the underworld.
No, and furthermore, no, I don't want to imagine that.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, D-Dog, thank you very much, D-Dog, for gifting 10 memberships. Very kind of you, D-Dog. I think they're still rolling it now. Look at all 10 up on it, so there we go. Fantastic stuff indeed. Let me just make sure it's probably easier to do this. Thank you very much to D-Dog for gifting 10 memberships, and congratulations to the following people for receiving memberships. Congratulations to Ian Sorare, Beamer, Debauch Prism, Gru, Gregory Lake, MRC Midnight Level 0, Anubis D Wicked, Ula Pops, BR Joe, and Emo's Love Lemons. Thank you very much, D-Dog, for gifting those memberships, and congratulations to all 10 of you for receiving those memberships. Remember to thank D-Dog for his kindness, and I'll need to remember to add these names at the end of bingo. Or I might just do it tomorrow instead, because I'm a lazy bastard. In case you're wondering, I went and muted the alerts just so they wouldn't interrupt me talking and blethering. And now I'm going to skip them all because, you know, like fucking the same noise 10 times in a row. But there we go. Cheers, thank you very much for that, D-Dog, much appreciated. But yeah, fill me up 69. I don't want to imagine that nasty thing. That was horrible. No. Thank you for tipping all that jazz, but I'm not going to imagine that, you know, monstrosity.
So he's done. He won't be submitting clips anymore. And like I said, all I can do is be a little bit more careful. And I remembered who it was that had posted the clip up, and they tried to delete their post, but I remembered exactly who they were, found them in the members list, and got rid of them. So they're gone. And all we'll do now is just keep taking a look at who's submitting what, and try to take care of it from that perspective. There's really not much I can do. They're going to keep trying to do it because they're morons. But as you saw, you know, recently I've pretty much not had an issue. It just so happened to be one slipped through the cracks because it was literally just a moment. That particular video, no lie, I had fast forwarded into it, and it was the real video. So that means they only edited in this tiny amount to be that bullshit. It wasn't the whole clip at all, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they've been trying that for a while, actually. You gotta wonder. Maybe they've actually been trying to do that for a bit, and this just happened to be the week that it snuck through or whatever. It could be, actually. I'm just taking a look, and it looks like all the other clips should be legit. So they should all be good. All the videos here should be good. They're legit videos.
I would never be in the situation I'm in right now financially if it weren't for the trolls completely destroying my YouTube business.
There he goes. So that was that video. D-Dog again. D-Dog has gifted 5 more memberships to the channel. Congratulations to the following people for receiving memberships. Congratulations to Mr. Jesse Neal, Damien Anderson, Purple Aki, and Hamlet ONG. Well done to you guys for receiving memberships, and also make sure you thank D-Dog for gifting memberships. Very kind of you indeed, D-Dog. Again, thank you very much. I'm just going to skip these alerts now because I'm a bastard. But yeah, cheers D-Dog for gifting the memberships. Very kind of you indeed. Visa's all happy because he can fucking spam Frick again. His below his fucking Frick. There we go. Right, well, I think we've built up a nice suitable amount of speed up juice, so let's focus on the bingo, shall we? And of course, for bingo, we need a bingo card. And for that, we need a number. First number in chat I see will be what I use. So, come on. The very first number in chat I saw today was Who's Poppin' with the ever appropriate 69. That was the absolute first number that appeared in the chat. So, big ups to Who's Poppin' for beating everyone else to the punch. Very nice number indeed. I think we can all agree. So, I randomise the bingo background. Enter in number 69. Bim Dialdi, here we fucking go. So the following bingo card is what we have for today's show. We need Phil to say, by the way, obviously interactive time and him being all siege mode. What is siege mode, you might ask? It's when Phil folds and crosses his arms when he's talking to the camera. The second row is Phil saying, fuck. Nobody or no one. Community. Him leaning into the microphone to creepily whisper into it, and him getting at least $15+ in tips before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay. The third row is Phil saying comment, him mocking his own chat, him snorting, him saying you know what I mean, and him saying in fact. The fourth row is Phil saying support, him giving a thumbs up to the camera, him standing up randomly, him saying engagement, and him either saying or doing Q&A. The fifth and final row is Phil burping, him pausing OBS randomly, him displaying some YouTuber jealousy, him saying meaningful, and finally him laughing. So that's a bingo card we have for today's show. I think it's quite a strong one. I think is that we're getting better chances of him pausing OBS simply because he is actually being a lot more, like his allergies are playing up a lot more often lately. So it feels like he's pausing more often just so he can like fucking blow his nose or sneeze or some pish. So yeah, we have a good chance of that happening, I think. It's a strong card. I'm quite happy with how it looks, and I think we got a fair chance of getting the full house. It just depends on how boring Phil is going to be today, I guess, because you never know. Even though Phil is super fucking predictable, he's also kind of unpredictable at times with what happens. Of course, the aim of the game, as you guys will know by now, is for us to try and get the full house 25 out of 25 on a bingo board. You see it before you on the screen. If we manage to do that, we'll add $25 to the bingo prize fund, which is currently sitting at $235, which is quite good going indeed for the month of June so far. We're trying to get as much money into that bingo prize fund as possible, because at the end of the month we're going to have a marble race, and the winner of that marble race will get to take home half of that bingo prize fund, with the other half going to charity. But if you want to have a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund in the first place, you've got to make sure you've left a comment on a community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. If you haven't done that yet, you've got until the end of the month to do it. so you have a chance of winning half that bingo prize fund. Of course, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces on a bingo board you see before your tail was on the way to a full house. For example, if Phil snorts or burps 10 times before he starts recording for a shitty gameplay, that gives us a free space. If Phil randomly says
what?
5 times, that gives us a free space as well. And finally, if we get 100 likes on this video, on the stream, before we finish playing bingo, not only that gives a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in direct control of one of the ways you can get a free space, the rest are controlled by Phil and his bizarre border functions, as well as just him saying
what?
5 times. I think I've covered all the bases and all that jazz. What did Broside Phil say there? Broside Phil's wondering if DSP knows what the power move would be to actually get a laugh from us. After about 15 minutes on a stream, he brought up your board and full housed it in like 30 seconds. Oh, fuck me. If that happened, I'd allow it. But having said that, he needs to do it of his own volition. It cannot be baited. You know what I mean? I always try and make it, I want bingo to be natural. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Phil decided of his own volition, you know what, detractors are fucking doing this shit or whatever, screw it, I'm going to fucking just read this crap out or whatever. It needs to be organic, you know? It cannot be like his membership's artificial. It needs to be an organic bingo victory. So, who fucking knows? Anyway, I think, ready to rock and roll, get on with the show. Let me just press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more. And on that note, it's time bingo.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, if my microphone still works by then, we'll be talking about my impending migration to a new PC over the summer. Yesterday, my wife and I had a chance to jump onto her PC, take a look at the specs. We'll be talking all about that during today's podcast. In addition,
oh, fucking joy, fucking joy. Fuck me. I think, you know, it's funny because I'm always having a word with Prophet earlier on. He said he's going to try and pop his head in or whatever. He's picked a bad day to pop his head back in, and Phil's going to fucking have some tech talk. He picked a bad fucking time to pop his head back in.
To some other chill topics. Nothing too crazy today, which is good, but it is a full day of gameplay after React Day.
Fucking hooray for that. So Ferengi Phil brings up a good point here. Did you see YouTube is going to add the ability to add context to videos like community notes on Twitter? I bet Phil's going to love that. Can you imagine? Who's going to be responsible for those community notes? Who gets to fucking get the say-so on what those community notes entail? Yeah. So yeah, that's a genuine thing. Genuine thing's going to happen apparently. I've seen it on Twitter myself where people were talking about how YouTube are likely going to implement some sort of community notes feature for certain videos. And can you imagine every single Phil Burnell video just like fucking having some detractor context in there? Oh, Phil would fucking freak the fuck out. Who knows how much control the content creator would have over these community notes? Who knows who's even going to be fucking in charge of fucking adding this shit in the first place? Who knows how it's going to be implemented? I have no idea. But apparently it's a thing that's in development.
I'm glad that you guys are going to be here and along for the ride. Also, final major Fallout 4 stream, because we're going to be hitting new releases starting tomorrow. So we'll talk about this and more in just a moment.
And we can fast forward.
Well, everyone, I started coughing as soon as I went to the intro. I've been coughing the whole time, so I'm trying to get my breath here. Jasper, do not lick my water. How dare you? Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, the 17th of June, 2024. I hope that you guys are excited for a fun day of gameplay today. Nope. Very different from yesterday's React Day. And today we got a good variety of stuff with Fallout 4 still continuing on, heading into like 50 plus hours of gameplay at this point. And of course, some Street Fighter 6 later tonight. See how it goes with a different character. And then the new stuff begins. Tomorrow is the big day when pretty much a non-stop new release content begins for weeks, actually. We're going to have Still Wakes the Deep, a new horror game. Then we're going to have the Elden Ring DLC, Shadows of the Erd Tree on Friday. And then we have a new character in Street Fighter 6, M. Bison. Back to back to back to back.
Who fucking cares?
Oh, wait, that'll be 4, and I only mentioned 3, so that doesn't make much sense, does it? But anyway, it should be good. You know, we haven't really had anything significantly new around here in a while. I'm doing a lot of filler content and stuff, so to finally have some good new content will be great. In addition, let's be honest here, I feel that the Elden Ring DLC is likely the biggest AAA release of the year, which is hilarious because it's not even a game, it's a DLC, but there really has been such an underwhelming year for major AAA releases. Indie games, on the other hand, has had a great year, right? I mean, games that have way overperformed, like Pal World, Helldivers 2, exploding in popularity, and even smaller scale but very good hits like Pro Country, which I really enjoy, have been doing well. But then you look at AAA games and it's like, sales are down, not doing so well. Yeah, it's been a stagnant year. So to finally be on the same page as everyone else out there, be playing a game day one that everyone wants to see, right, Jasper? We all been waiting for this, right?
Phil, you're not supposed to be like other content creators. Aren't you meant to be the fucking person that's like is opposite of everyone else? So all of a sudden it's fine for you to be in the exact same boat and do the exact same thing as every single other content creator. You spent months trying to fucking tell your audience I'm different from all these other fucking content creators or whatever. I provide this sort of content, I provide that sort of content. I don't fucking just play whatever and fucking abandon it after a fucking day or two and all that shit. You've been trying your best to make yourself seem like the fucking different streamer compared to everyone else. And all of a sudden, it's fine for you to fucking be doing the exact same thing as everyone else.
As everyone else out there, be playing a game day one that everyone wants to see, right, Jasper? We all been waiting for this, right? It's going to be exciting.
Shut up, bitch!
So, definitely hyped for Friday. I'm sure you guys are as well. And so, what shall we talk about first? I guess I'll give you a brief update on yesterday when we did our React Day. And as usual, we had a full and fun stream of clips reacting on DSP Reacts for DSP versus the Internet. And then we went over to DSP Throwback for Retro React of Rise of Nightmares. What I need to do is give you an update on the DSP Throwback stuff because there's a lot going on that channel. First of all, we're almost done with the Fallout 3 remastered playthrough. Probably another week or two and it'll be wrapped up. And because of that, we're thinking about our next project to work on that channel. And likely what we're going to start doing is we're going to start doing posterity playthroughs.
That's another Freudian slip. He had all sorts of these fucking Freudian slips yesterday where he said things like income instead of outcome and all that shit, and now he's talking about fucking prosperity instead of posterity. These Freudian slips relating to fucking money are fucking off the charts. So that's like fucking free in 2 days.
What does that mean? Taking a look at playthroughs that are not existing on the internet right now for various reasons and getting them live on the channel so that they're there, right?
Phil, that's not what the purpose of the channel is, because you're actually deliberately avoiding uploading certain fucking playthroughs because you can't monetize them. So the Throwback channel is meant to be an archive for posterity's fucking purpose. But there's things he refuses to re-upload, simply because he can't fucking put ad revenue on it, which defeats the fucking point of posterity. It would still be on his channel. He just wouldn't be able to make money in it. I can't mind the playthrough exactly. Somebody mentioned that Phil brought us up, and there's like one particular playthrough he cannot upload because he won't get money for it. Even though the point of that channel is for posterity, to fucking make these things available to view again. But he's a fucking hypocrite as per usual.
Right? That was really the whole idea behind the Throwback channel to begin with, was to bring back the forgotten and lost playthroughs. And then we came up with, let's remaster classic playthroughs as well. So what's missing right now? A few things. First of all, no Jasper.
Effort from you.
It's podcast time, silly boy. A few things are missing. First of all, we still got the Red Dead Redemption 1 Undead Nightmare playthrough, which is the what if zombies mode, or
what if snort. Aye, great. Fucking great.
DLC, I should say. Red Dead Redemption 1. I'm going to release that over October. Makes sense to do it for Halloween month. So that's coming later this year, but not yet, quite yet. Okay? There's also some missing and forgotten playthroughs. For example, there is the online gameplay that I did in Red Dead 1 that I never uploaded anywhere else in the raw, basically. And this is gameplay. It's like several hours over the course of a day when I did co-op with my friend John and others online. And we took that footage and edited it down to make the Suicide Kings series, okay?
Fuck you and your friends.
So I need to find that and get that uploaded. You know, that's fun stuff. And then there's completely missing playthroughs that you guys have never seen, including Dante's Inferno, which isn't a full playthrough. I think I played through, I want to say, like the first 2 to 3 chapters of the game, but then I stopped playing it because YouTube wouldn't allow it. You know, back in the day, YouTube would not allow adult-oriented content, and, you know, Dante's Inferno has not only excessive gore, but has an entire stage based on lust. So there's like boobs and dicks that are in it, and they don't like that. So back then, you couldn't just like have the video go live and flag it for adults or anything like that. It just wouldn't allow it at all. So that playthrough is kind of missing. And then there's some Kung Fu Panda I played once. There's some travel vlogs, like there's a trip I went to New York City in 2010. And there's a lot of that stuff that's just completely missing from YouTube. So that's going to be some of the projects and stuff we'll be working on next on the channel. And then after that, we got to figure out another playthrough. And I'm not sure what it'll be yet. We can talk about it, obviously. Some people are having some interesting suggestions for earlier playthroughs of mine. One suggestion is Dragon Age 2, which is one of my earlier playthroughs of RPGs, and it was not direct capture. We could just upgrade that, you know, because that would be pertinent because the Veilguard is coming out later this year. But we got to talk about this. So if you have ideas after I do the missing videos for posterity, what else would you like to see on the Throwback channel later this year? Let's start talking about that and get that discussion open. But also in regards to the retro react streams that I do every Sunday night over on DSP Throwback, basically there's going to be a variety of stuff coming soon because we are at the end of Rise of Nightmares. As of last night, we got up to part 22 and the playthrough's 28 parts or 29 parts. It's like 28 or 29. So there's like, I think 7 parts left to go. So I'm excited for that, obviously, to see it end because, man, that is a game that is so bad. It's fun to cringe and watch it, but, man, it is just such a symbol of how bad the Kinect actually was. Most people don't realize how bad the Kinect was. It was atrociously bad. It barely worked, even in a big open setting like I had in my living room back then. So to try to play games was like a nightmare. And that's why I think the game's called Rise of Nightmares. It's not the content of the game. It's trying to play it with the controls, right? So that's going to wrap up next weekend. But then after that, what we're going to do is for a week or two, we're going to switch over to reacting to Dark Souls 1 again. But we're going to pick up that playthrough again because it will make sense to do so when the big Elden Ring DLC is out. It'll be pertinent. So probably next weekend on Sunday night, we'll finish Rise of Nightmares and then swap over for the second half of the stream and do Dark Souls. And then probably after that, we'll do Dark Souls. All right? Another idea someone had that I actually really like is to go back and watch some of my coverage of the PS Home. Does anyone remember PlayStation Home? It barely, right? What it was this experiment that Sony did on PlayStation 3. It was completely free. And if you had PlayStation 3, they created this online kind of like social hub where you create an avatar and you could run around and communicate with other people in their avatars via text and emotes and things. And you could play mini games like bowling and pool and stuff like that. You could watch trailers for upcoming movies and games. You could actually purchase clothing and accessories for your virtual avatars. I don't know why anyone would have done it, but they did.
This is a fucking person that buys fucking outfits of Street Fighter 6. How is that any fucking different, Phil?
Kept, like, every once in a while, every 6 months, they would update it with something new. So every, few months, people would tell me, hey, Phil, they updated it, you can check it out. And then I would, go online for a couple hours and check it out and see what was in it. It was absolutely fascinating over the course of the PS3's run. And then they retired it at the end of the PS3's run, essentially. And I remember I was there for the end of it. I actually went into it one last time before they retired it. So I'm thinking, maybe for Retro React, that would be pretty fun to do a week at least of maybe going and watching the PS Home stuff and reacting to what it was and, what content was in it. And then at the end of July, because you figure if we do Rise of Nightmares and Dark Souls and then another Dark Souls week, that's the rest of June into July, right? Then we do PS Home or whatever. I figure for the second half of late July into early August, we should go back to Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games because that's when the real life Olympics are going to be happening in Paris. So we can time the Retro React events to the actual real life stuff going on. I think that's pretty neat. So we're pretty good when it comes to the throwback stuff for Retro React streams, but we do still need, to figure out what we're going to be doing for the next, playthrough after the posterity purposes playthroughs that I'll be doing after Fallout 3. All right, so we'll start talking about that. We have a little bit of time to determine that. Fair enough? Cool. Okay, so yesterday was a great React day. It broke up the gameplay. I was happy to step away from the gameplay for a bit, but now for the rest of the week, we are gung-ho into new games, which I'm very excited for. I guess what we should do is let's just go through the schedule for the rest of the week into next week because it's very exciting with all the new stuff going on. All right, so folks, today, it is official. Today's stream, day stream that is, will be the final major Fallout 4 stream for a while. There will still be Fallout 4 from time to time, but likely it's going to end up being like night streams for a bit. Reason being, there is a lot of new content coming out in the next week to 2 weeks. And as you know, my content gets dominated by new stuff. It really does. When the new stuff comes out, it always gets the first slot. If we give it the first slot and it doesn't work, then sometimes we'll rotate stuff around. But, I like having Fallout 4 on the day stream. I love the crowd that comes by to hang out with me. I appreciate all of you who have been here for the over 50 hours. We're at 52 hours of the playthrough right now as it continues on. It's absolutely been great. Honestly, it's been a godsend during a time when there's just no high-profile new releases out. it's been something very pertinent to do, and it served as this year's big Bethesda playthrough. You know, at first we didn't know we were going to do one this year, because every year I've been doing one. First it was New Vegas, then Skyrim, then Oblivion, and now Fallout 4, right? So it's been great, but yes, it is time to give it a step back. So today, with the 3 hours we got, what do we do? Do we do Nuka World? Do we start Automatron, which we could probably beat in one session, I believe? Or do you guys want to do certain side missions that maybe I've missed in the world? Or should we just advance with the plot and go build the teleporter to get to the Institute? Like, I'm down for whatever, but we do have to figure out what we're doing and get to work on it, basically, because this is the last major session of the game. Now, after tonight, or today, I should say, Fallout 4 will come back from time to time. And when it does come back, it may or may not be a day stream, but likely it will end up being a night stream, all right, in the rotation. So I hope that once we get the set schedule kind of laid out, we start to figure out where it's going to fit back into the schedule, you guys will come back for it. I mean, 52 hours after today, it'll be 55 hours of an awesome playthrough that I've really enjoyed. And I don't want now the game to just fall off, right? Simply because it's going to move around a bit to make room for new releases. But hey, it is what it is, you know? So
why would you say this? What are you expecting your fans to fucking respond? How do you expect your fans to respond to this shit? So you're putting the game in the fucking back burner to return at an undisclosed fucking date. And you're fucking insane. I hope the fucking people don't forget about the game so they can give me more money playing the fucking game. Like, what do you want your audience to fucking do and respond to that way? Do you want to fucking, like, sign a fucking contract saying, Phil, Denthead number 4 fucking, 413, I, vow to fucking give you $5 if you fucking play Fallout fucking 4 again. Why even bring it up, Phil? If it's fucking coming back, then it comes back, but why include that little fucking bit at the end? Oh, I sure hope you dumb bastard and dentheads in my fucking audience will support the fucking thing once it does eventually come back.
Should be a fun, chill stream today. Final major stream. Let's figure out what we want to do and have a good time together. Tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, it will be Zangief and Street Fighter 6.
Fuck me. I'm going 1.5. Street Fighter talk, fuck that.
Taking him to casual play for a little bit. Messing around a little bit with him there, and then going online for ranked, just like I've done with my other characters at this point. Sadly, I didn't have time to watch Zangief matches. I really wanted to watch some Zangief gameplay before I did this, but I just didn't have time. I had so much else going on. So I'm just going to kind of go in with my knowledge I already know of Zangief. Some of the improvements, like for example, his headbutt is such an improved move. After he does a headbutt, he has so many options. He can do kick combos, he can do a throw, or if it hits, he can do an extended combo now, which is awesome. So I'm going to do my best tonight with Zangief. We'll see how it goes. Will I increase in rank like I did with Honda? Or will I decrease in rank like I did with Lily? I don't know.
But Phil, who fucking cares? Because it doesn't matter, does it? There are no consequences for this shit. You said, there's no stakes. You're not a pro player. Who fucking cares if it's casual or ranked? Only you seem to fucking care. When it suits you. But whenever the fucking audience acts like they fucking care, you say it doesn't matter. But all of a sudden it fucking does matter because you fucking says it does? I mean, make it make sense, Phil. Also, why do you need to fucking brush up on Zangief when you've been playing them recently quite regularly? Fucking steak-hating prick.
With Dalsim, I pretty much stayed even, but I'm curious, what's going to happen?
You didn't stay even with Dalsim. You actually had a losing ratio. There goes your fucking, oh, I have a positive win-loss ratio. Wanker.
Tomorrow, we begin with the new releases. New game called Still Wakes the Deep. It is the game.
Why does Phil jerking off 2 cocks at once illustrate him playing new releases?
Tomorrow, we begin with the new releases. New game called Still Wakes the Deep. It is the game where it looks like you're going to an offshore oil rig because I guess they've lost communication with the mainland, and come to find out everyone's like missing or dead, and it may have been invaded by some kind of supernatural presence or monsters. Sure sounds like an interesting game to me. What people are reporting, it's around 6 to 8 hours long, so tomorrow we'll play it on the daytime stream and see how it goes. Everyone loves horror, right? I sure do, so I'm excited for this. Tomorrow night's late night stream will be more Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley, the first 2 streams I've done of this game have been outstanding. We get a small but dedicated and engaging crowd who like the game and are eager to interact with me and help me understand it, but also just chill and have a good time with conversation. It's been great. This is really a throwback to the old chill streams I used to do. Minecraft, Bassmaster, Subnautica, right? Gee, that's just off the top of my head. There's so many I've done over the years, these chill style streams, and I enjoy playing chill games with you guys and having that social interaction and everything. So I certainly hope that you guys will come by tomorrow night and continue on with that because it's been going well, okay? Then on Wednesday, we're going to do more Still Wakes the Deep on the day stream, and Wednesday night is up for debate. We can either do another stream of Stardew Valley, or we could do more Street Fighter 6. If we do Street Fighter 6, it'll likely be Blanca this time, online ranked, all right? So I don't know what to do. Reason being, I'm like kind of torn. I think I would probably like either. I'm really liking Stardew Valley. At the same time, as I've told you guys, I feel like I'm not spending enough time in Street Fighter 6 with all my mains, and I literally have not done any ranked block of gameplay yet since the patch almost a month ago now. So it's like, you know, am I ever gonna get around to it? So I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm debating what to do. Maybe it'll just be more about how I feel. Like if I'm feeling like I just need another chill night to end my week, we just do more Stardew Valley. But if I'm feeling up to it for the stress of Street Fighter, maybe we do that, you know. I guess we'll have to talk about it. So Wednesday night is up in the air, not sure yet. Thursday I'll be off. When I return on Friday, it's the big one. This is the one everyone's been waiting for all year long. Shadow of the Erdtree DLC for Elden Ring begins. I'll be playing it all day long on Friday. And the cool thing about this is now going to be with my new setup. For me, the graphics will be improved. I'll be having 120 hertz going through my TV. The game only runs at 60. It doesn't run any higher than that. But I might actually get better response time now than I ever had before because of my new setup. You guys will actually be able to see the DLC at much better quality. I'm streaming and recording at higher quality now, so even better than what you were seeing previously with that second run of Elden Ring. You're going to get even better graphical fidelity. If you haven't noticed, my Street Fighter 6 videos have been dramatically improved since the upgrade a couple weeks ago, so Elden Ring's going to look pretty too. All right, so I'm very excited for this. As you know, the way I'm approaching it is we're going to go in there with the current magic build that I just beat my second run with, okay? And then once we start finding new weapons and stuff, I'm going to start equipping it, and likely I'm going to respec to use some of the new stuff. Now, from what I'm to understand, this DLC is huge and is going to have like 100 new weapons. Obviously, I'm not trying 100 new weapons. Correct? If I find a weapon that either is super unique and I want to try it because it looks cool, or if it is for my current build, that's what I'll do. But one of the things, like for example, people were like, when you find the Kung Fu set where it looks like you do punches and flying kicks, will you try that? I mean, why wouldn't I? That's so unique, right? It's so unique. And I'm going to approach this DLC. Oh wait, Dark Souls Master said, doesn't it come out at midnight Friday night into Saturday? Not to my knowledge. Why would it come out midnight Friday into Saturday? It's supposed to release on the 21st, which is Friday. I don't know. Maybe you have no information. I don't. I haven't heard that. I have not heard that it's coming out midnight Friday into Saturday. That wouldn't make sense. It would make sense if it came out midnight, like Friday morning into all day Friday, right? But maybe I'm wrong. If you have information you want to correct me, I don't know. I didn't see anything like that online. They say it's the 21st. The 21st means Friday. Okay. Anyway, yes, as long as it comes out Friday, I'm playing it all day Friday, and I am going to approach it with the same kind of attention to detail that I do whenever I play a new FromSoft game. I'll be fully exploring. It's midnight Thursday into Friday. Cool. Okay, excellent. So I was right. Okay, excellent. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'll be exploring, looking. From what I understand, it's going to be way more condensed than Elden Ring was. Meaning, you're not going to be riding around on your horse and going into areas that are empty. There's nothing there. Like everything has a reason to be there. There's a dungeon. There's enemies. There's an item. You know what I'm saying? And people are saying it's around 30 to 40 hours long. It's less than half the length of Elden Ring, but it's still a lot of content. Like that's what people are saying. It's a lot of content. It's going to take a long time to get through. That's why they're charging $40 for it. Right? I mean, when the full game was what, 60, 70? I can't remember if it was 60 or 70. If you're charging more than half the price of the full game, it's obvious they have to have a ton of heft to that, right? And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it. I think it's going to be a good investment. You guys love me playing FromSoft. I've been dying to get my hands on this DLC, especially after the second run. I think we're going to get some hype back to the streams.
Interesting way to phrase it. I think it's going to be a good investment. Well, the audience aren't concerned with whatever investments you have into your business. The only concern your audience should have is whether the content you're creating is entertaining enough to keep them around. So your investments are of nobody's fucking concern or nobody's fucking business. You keep that shit to yourself and focus on trying to make your crappy fucking content better than what it usually is. To keep these fucking deadheads around. Rather than just guilt fucking tripping them. Guys, I invested money into this fucking playthrough and none of you bastards have fucking tipped me so far. Did I remind you this fucking DLC cost me money that I need to pay my bills? So if you want to see him keep playing Elden Ring DLC, then fucking step up, people.
You guys love me playing FromSoft. I've been dying to get my hands on this DLC, especially after the second run. I think we're going to get some hype back to the streams. People are going to come back to watch me play and die. Let's be honest, but that's okay. I think it's going to be a good time all around. So I hope you will join me for that all day Friday. And then basically it'll be day streams whenever days that I'm playing gameplay. So probably Saturday day stream, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, here's the thing. I just said Wednesday. I take that back because on Wednesday of next week, not this week, but next week, it's the release of M. Bison in Street Fighter 6. Okay? So likely what we'll do is Friday, all day Elden Ring. Saturday, Elden Ring, and then either Street Fighter or Stardew Valley at night. Stardew Valley at night. Sunday is still React Day, so we'll break it up with React Day for variety. Monday, Elden Ring, and again, either Stardew Valley or Street Fighter. The only other thing is if I do need to finish up Still Wakes the Deep, maybe we'll throw that in as a random night stream to finish that off so it's not a lingering playthrough. Tuesday, once again, Shadow of the Erdtree and either Street Fighter or Stardew Valley. And then Wednesday, M. Bison and Street Fighter 6 all day. I'll play them all day. We'll go into training mode, try to learn his basics, his tutorial, go online, casual play, try to take him to rank. We'll do all that. Just like we do with Akuma, we'll do exactly the same thing with M. Bison on release day. Okay? So I think that's going to be fun. What a week. What a week next week is going to be. It's going to be absolutely exciting. Good stuff all week long. Okay? So, excellent. Now, after that, there really are no major, excuse me. They're really sorry about this. Is my allergies. My allergies have been acting up recently. If you haven't noticed on stream, sometimes I have to stop to blow my nose because I feel like I'm going to sneeze, or I do sneeze. There's gunk in my throat. It's the pollen's definitely picked up around here, and that's why this is happening. I apologize for that. Who fucking cares? Now, in July, there's just not a heck of a lot going on when it comes to new releases. Just for example, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble comes out June 25th. People liked when I played the last Super Monkey Ball game, but where does that fit in? Maybe sometime in July when there's not a lot going on. Luigi's Mansion 2 Remake comes out at the end of June. Maybe I can...
So Mr. White is saying, like, you know, fucking... No, so Sandman's saying, Bill, just take allergy meds. Mr. White's saying, take some antihistamines, for fuck's sake, Phil. Phil actually does take these before he starts his streams. The wording of this is kind of funny, okay? Phil in the past has fucking claimed that he takes allergy medication, but it takes like an hour to kick in. That then somewhat tells us what time Phil roughly wakes up. If Phil has been sitting here, so he's been live now for what? The stream went live properly 53 minutes ago. So if Phil remembered to take his allergy medication and it's not kicked in yet, and he's not long woke up. That's a fair assumption, I think.
Can do that. The Nintendo World Championships game is coming out in the middle of July. That's a game that's all challenge runs and classic games. Possibility.
Give me a second. I am thumbnail hunting, remember, still.
The World Championships game is coming out in the middle of July. That's a game that's all...
Jesus, this is horrible. This is horrible, but still, needs must. Let's see, which particular... Oh, Jade, that's... Oh, horrible. Oh, my. My. That is nasty, that is horrible. Screenshot, save screenshot as. Bloody hell. What a vile little piggy. Does he never think to himself, how would this look to my audience? Does he never think to himself, should I really be doing these sort of things with a camera in my fucking face? Whatever, there it is. There's a good little, just throw that in the members Discord for the members to enjoy to the heart's content. There we go. Yeah. It's a strange member Discord perk where you get to fucking see these fucking things and get sent pictures of this shit.
Challenge runs in classic games. Possibility. Kunitsugami, which is that weird game set in Japan, but it has like all those Tengu in it, like the demons and stuff. Or the yokai. Maybe they're yokai, not Tengu, but yokai, right? But at first everyone thought that game was going to be like Neo. Now it looks like maybe a strategy game. No one knows what it is, and it's a Game Pass game. So maybe I'll check that out, right? Like there's all these different options of things that we can do in July. And of course, once we do get through and wrap up, hold on one second.
Distracted by a phone, I see.
Once we do get through and wrap up all the new stuff, we can always go back to Fallout 4 and make that a daytime stream again and stuff like that. Okay? Because I'm thinking probably next week, we not gonna be doing any Fallout 4, but maybe.
No, who fucking cares? Hey, Barrett Wells, thank you very much, Barrett Wells, for the kind words. Barrett Wells is saying they listened to my. Sorry, my Saint Jean collab. So yeah, remember Bob Starsky organised a little musical style collab with themselves, with Dark Side Drill, Wolverine Doll, and me. I was surprised we included in that. But yeah, Bob Starsky, it's still weird. Bob Starsky's like, you want to do this? And I'm like, I don't think I can because I haven't done anything for a while. And Bob's like, yeah, you're doing it anyway. I was like, alright, fine. So yeah, if you haven't heard that, it's on yesterday's stream. Good stuff.
Phil's forehead spot tipped £1. I have temporarily gained control of Philip's right arm, and the eyeball reveal was a coded message to as of yet unknown persons. The detracting body parts of which I need to maintain operational security. Big ups, Doobs.
Thank you very much for the update, Phil's forehead spot. You are growing more power as the day goes on. You gain temporary control of Phil's right arm. That's a very dangerous arm to control, because isn't that his jerking arm? Jesus, man, careful what you're doing with that thing. You don't know what it's fucking been. Jesus, man. Thank you very much for the update. Phil's forehead spot.
And we start bringing it back once we hit July, okay? So there you go. All right, so good stuff, and I hope that you guys are excited for that. Before we get to the segment of the show, before we talk about these PC specs, which is another thing I'll be doing over the course of July into August, like migrating to the new PC, we have 2 news stories today. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my favorite segment, your favorite segment, and everyone's favorite segment here on the Level 1 Podcast.
Who fucking cares?
That is my favorite segment. My second favorite segment is DSP News. So here we go. 2 big news stories today. First of all, some good news. Tomorrow, June 18th, 7 a.m. is the next Nintendo Direct. they will be covering 40 minutes of content focusing on Nintendo Switch games coming out in the second half of 2024. So if they're basically doing 40 minutes of just games coming out this year.
Hold on, Jasper caused Phil pain. We must celebrate this.
If they're basically
I wasn't. I thought it was in pain, but it didn't seem like it.
If they're basically doing 40 minutes of just games coming out this year, that must mean that there's a lot of stuff coming out this year, right? Like, and we're not even aware of it. Like, what games are coming out this year? So I guess we're about to find out about a bunch of new games. That'll be kind of neat, right? So that's good. Promise it's 7 a.m. No, I'm not covering a Nintendo Direct at 7 a.m. What I'll attempt to do is get caught up on that news tomorrow morning.
By 7 a.m. usually, I'm in the fucking gym. Not to flex or anything, but yeah, 7 a.m. I'm usually, you know, I wake up an hour before that usually, and I'm in the fucking gym trying to fucking get rid of all this big fat arse fucking fat I've got. Yeah, so Phil is like deathly terrified of a clock at 7 a.m. It has been a long time since Phil Bonnell saw a clock at 7 a.m. I don't think he believes it exists. I'm not waking up at 7 a.m. to do my job, fuck that. Why does... It's honestly a baffling question. Phil finishes his stream and all that stuff by 9 p.m, doesn't it? 9:30. Phil could conceivably basically get to bed by around about midnight. Midnight would be a reasonable time for Phil to go to bed, go to sleep. Even 1 a.m. wouldn't be a fucking terrible time for him to get to fucking sleep. That way, when he wakes up, he can get like a good 7-8 hours of sleep. He could wake up at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. He's still got plenty of fucking time before he's due to start streaming. He'd have 2 hours in the morning to effectively do whatever he needs to do to try and improve his fucking life. Like, I don't know, go for a fucking walk or something, get the blood flowing. You know, get some exercise in your fucking system. Nah. Wake your fat ass up 5 minutes before stream starts, breakfast burrito in the fucking microwave. See if you can remember to take a fucking allergy pill. Lazy prick.
And then tell you guys about it, you know, on the show tomorrow. It'll be our major topic of discussion here on the show in the morning. So let's hope for good stuff. I mean, I haven't used my Switch much. What have I used my Switch for this year? Let's think about this. What games have I played on the Switch this year?
Isn't it better to ask what Cat used it for? Because the cat has a profile on your business style Switch. Now, if that's meant to be used for business purposes, then why the fuck does she have a profile on there?
Yes, that's true. I'm a dunce. Yes, that's true. He's a pedophile.
What games have I played on the Switch in 2024? The best way to tackle that question is to look at my playlists on the channel. Let's take a look here.
Who fucking cares?
I'm scrolling down. Scrolling down. Scrolling down. Scrolling. Scrolling down. Scrolling down.
Fuck you, Phil.
Scrolling down. Absolutely nothing. In fact, the last game that I played on Switch appears to be Super Mario RPG Remake in the fall.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
My Switch has been sitting around, covered in dust, since Mario RPG Remake and Super Mario Wonder.
Everything in that goddamn room of yours has been sitting around covered in fucking dust because you don't fucking take care of anything in that fucking room. Not even fucking Jasper.
There's nothing out for this console whatsoever to play. Alright? So, hopefully, we'll get some ideas tomorrow during this Nintendo Direct of what we'll actually use our Switches for the rest of the year. Mine is just a dust collector, I guess. Wow. Scrolling down. Okay. Anyway, so there you have it. The other thing is a horrible piece of news. You guys remember just a couple months ago that game that I played called Alone in the Dark? It was a kind of a reboot of the series starring I forgot his name, the actor who plays one of the main characters of Stranger Things. Can't remember his name right now. It's slipping my mind. But we played it and I liked it. It certainly wasn't a perfect game. There was flaws and bugs, but it was pretty good. I liked it overall. The name of the studio that made that game is called Pisces Interactive. David Harbour is his name. I just remembered it. David Harbour was the main character of the game. So Pisces Interactive. They've been around.
Just remembered, I fucking right. You were looking in the fucking chat the whole time. Stares at chat intently waiting for the fucking answer.
He's Interactive. David Harbour is his name. I just remembered it. David Harbour was the main character.
You fucking sneaky prick. You stare at chat, you see the fucking name and pretend you fucking remember it. We know your fucking drill. We know the antics. I pretend I remember it off my own fucking... Yeah, I've got great powers of recollection. Honest chat.
Character of the game. So Pisces Interactive. They've been around since 2007, mostly known for smaller scale stuff, and then once in a while porting games around. This was a big major undertaking for them, Alone in the Dark. And if you liked it, good for you, but don't expect anything else because they're closed. They were owned by Embracer Group, yes, that same company that years ago was snatching up all of these game studios as investments, and after Alone in the Dark came out and apparently was disappointing in sales results, they closed the studio. They just laid everybody off. Oh yes, another one. Another one in this crazy string of just studio layoffs and the industry downsizing. It's not good at all. This is bad. Embracer Group, it seems like they're the kiss of death. If Embracer Group bought you in the last 5 years, it seems like you're going out of business. I mean, it's awful. I don't know what the hell's going on right now in the industry, but particularly with Embracer Group, seemingly had a ton of bad investments. They bought out all these studios and just decided, well, they're not worth it, and closing them down. So that sucks. I personally really enjoyed Alone in the Dark. I don't think it's Game of the Year material. It had some bugs, but it was a pretty solid survival horror outing, and that's like a good first attempt at something they could have definitely turned into something much better down the line if given opportunity. No opportunity, they're all out of a job. So, pretty sad. I'm not too happy about that whatsoever. It actually pretty much upsets me. And
it doesn't upset you because you don't care about them. It only upsets you because you get less games to fucking play, in theory. The less game companies there are making fucking games, the less games there is for Phil Burnell to fucking monetize and fucking try and squeeze as many dollars from his dent heads as fucking possible. He doesn't give a shit about the individuals that actually fucking lost their fucking careers. He only cares about himself and having a lack of fucking good games to fucking play to fucking try and milk as much money from his fucking morons as possible.
It just continues. Like, seriously, it's like hell right now if you're in the gaming industry. I don't know what else to say. It's just so bad, and I wish them the best because I think those people made a pretty solid game and they deserve better than to be laid off right now. So that sucks.
You care about those people, Phil. Name one person that got affected by it. Name one employee who was fucking let go. Like, who are these people you feel sorry for? Do you know of any of them? You don't. Because you only care about the fucking games they make. Stop pretending you fucking care, Phil. We know you fucking don't.
Okay, that was gaming news for today. Wow. One good announcement and one absolutely atrociously horrible announcement.
Which you're laughing about. Which fucking sums you up.
Okay, so. Alright, shall we get to the topic at hand that everyone wants to talk about? So, just to get everyone up to speed on what's going on, alright?
Ah, fuck off. This is gonna be bollock torture. Brace yourselves, everyone. Phil's gonna get into some technical details.
FYI, I have been using the exact same PC for 10 years. When I moved out here in 2014 to Washington State, where I've now lived for a decade, I was using my PC that same one I was using for like maybe 3 years or more in Connecticut. The PC was already starting to have problems. It was sometimes not turning on properly and just giving me issues in general. And so, considering that I moved out here and upgraded everything else, basically furnished the entire house, I also decided to do a full setup upgrade. So I bought a new PC, a new microphone, new soundproofing foam for all the walls of this room, and lots of different stuff. And
What do you mean all the walls of this room? Bitch, we can see bare wall behind you. There's like a fucking... That is not enough soundproofing. Like fucking 8 little bits of foam in the fucking wall. There's all this other blank bit of wall here. Soundproofing for all the fucking walls. Get the fuck out of here. Who are you kidding on with that fucking shit?
Blew a lot of money and basically got into a lot of debt and issues. But
hold on, let me rewind that just for full context. Yeah, Phil Burnell bankrupted himself essentially, moving across the country. And whose fault was it, of course? Not his. No. Why would it be his fucking fault? For spending money he didn't fucking have and fucking moving across the country. No. It was our fault, somehow.
Full setup upgrade. So I bought a new PC, a new microphone, new soundproofing foam for all the walls of this room, and lots of different stuff. And I blew a lot of money and basically got into a lot of debt and issues. But that's neither here nor there. That's not the story I'm telling. So this PC, when I bought it, I got it pre-built from a company that builds PCs based on your requirements. So you tell them exactly what you want, and then they'll build it to your specs. And I particularly remember having asked the audience 10 years ago, what is it that you guys think I should get into this PC?
Ah, so it's the audience. So Phil Burnell was the one that was asking for the shit. It's the audience who were to blame for this PC. For any shortcomings this fucking PC has, it was the audience to blame.
And the PC was essentially supposed to be for gaming. Yes, it was supposed to be able to run high-end PC games and for capturing and streaming. What I think people underestimated at the time was the fact that I do things a little differently from everybody else. When other people stream, typically, they are just doing one capturing process. So for example, a normal person turns on their stream is broadcasting to YouTube, and that's one stream of data going out of their PC, right, over the internet. And then when they're done streaming, they turn off their stream, and their stream becomes an archived on-demand video on YouTube that you can watch. I don't do that. Why? Because I'm different. I started off as an on-demand YouTuber, meaning I didn't live stream, and because of that, I always had my playthroughs in on-demand digestible videos, right, titled thumbnail, etc. You know, in a playlist, numbered, so you can watch it in order and resume where you left off. Very, very different.
Fuck off. Prophet's fucking just turned up to say, stopping by to say hi and remind everyone that Jad sucks at Rocket League. Prophet, you've timed it well. Phil's about to start talking about the new PC specs. Prepare your bald ass to get derailed, motherfucker. You sit your ass there and fucking get triggered by Phil talking about specs on his PC he's getting from Cat.
From what a lot of people do when they stream. They just turn on the stream, turn it off, done, here's my archive, go watch it whenever you want. The reason I don't like doing it that way, there's a couple of reasons. Number one, my audience, who has been with me since the beginning, 15, 16 years now, is used to me doing it in a certain way, and it's the way that everyone used to do it before everyone became a live streamer. I personally feel it's more professional to do it that way, to have it titled, numbered, thumbnail, playlist, in order, easy to resume, not just a raw archive video. That's number one. I just think I have a big audience of people who are used to that, and they're not going to be very happy if I completely change my entire methodology of how I make content because I'm a streamer now. That's number one. Number two, think of it this way. Let's say, for example, you know, with this Elden Ring DLC coming out on Friday, you just wanted to watch me play Shadow of the Erdtree. Well, if I just did the raw stream archive method, which is what a lot of people do, just think about it this way. You go to see Shadow of the Erdtree. Okay, I want to watch it. Oh, well, you can't just watch it. You got to go to the archive stream that Phil did on Friday. You got to fast forward through all the music that plays first. You got to fast forward through the entire podcast.
Timestamps, motherfucker. You know they exist because you have OP Boone having some AI-generated timestamps for your podcasts. Timestamps can fucking solve all those issues and take people directly to the fucking start of the gameplay. This is not a valid excuse.
He did first. You got to fast forward through the commercial breaks. You got to then get to the gameplay. Oh, by the way, he took a break during the gameplay. You got to fast forward through the break. So you got to do all this fucking crazy work just to watch.
Crazy work? Crazy work? Well, fuck, I need... Fuck me. Hold on. Phil's definition of fucking crazy work, right? Let's go to his fucking podcasts. Well, it's like, I only wanted to watch the fucking part of the podcast where Phil talks about his fucking homemade breakfast burritos. I had to do this crazy work. I have to move my mouse on the timeline to where he starts talking. I've got to click on it, and then I'm there.
My wife said, you know, what I would like to do is I would like to make healthier breakfasts for us.
Which is fucking hilarious in itself, considering the fucking size of her. But yeah, that was crazy work to get to that point in the video. So I skipped the first 10 minutes through a variety of crazy effort on my part. Thanks to timestamps. Crazy effort. And you bypass all the ads. Fucking hell. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, shut the fuck up, Phil. There's no reason why Phil couldn't fucking just have his streams be the fucking video in itself. There's no reason whatsoever. Apart from the fact they want to try and monetize as much as fucking possible. The stream itself is a separate entity which it gets to fucking monetize when it's live at a fucking time, get some ad revenue for running ads at a time, then a separate fucking video to get some more ad revenue from the on-demand viewers, and people can now fucking super thanks as well on those fucking on-demand videos as well. The super chats can come during the fucking stream. It's essentially double dipping through that alone. That's what it boils down to. Phil is double dipping to squeeze as much money as possible from the YouTube side of things.
My gameplay of Shadow of the Erdtree. And I know that a lot of people do it that way because my wife and I have watched other creators. We like their content, but it's a hassle to watch because they only put out the archive stream. Can I be honest? I think it's lazy. I think that's very lazy. That if you want,
he is calling other content creators lazy. No. I legit feel that broke my fucking brain. My fucking brain just fucking stopped operating properly. It feels like just fucking listening to him. Oh, fuck me, man. I really should start doing timestamps myself. I mean, it's something I used to do fucking ages ago. I used to do timestamps so people knew when bingo started, you know, the actual fucking bingo itself. I stopped doing it because I'm a lazy bastard. No excuses, I just fucking turned into a lazy bastard. Jesus. Brian, no, I'm not going to do a full house to rage quit. No, it's we have integrity in this game. Fuck me, man. Oh, hell. That was... I need to hear that one more time. One more time, Phil. Go for it.
Shadow of the Erd tree. And I know that a lot of people do it that way because my wife and I have watched other creators. We like their content, but it's a hassle to watch because they only put out the archive stream. Can I be honest? I think it's lazy. I think that's very lazy. That if you want to have an on-demand audience, you should put in extra work to make your content digestible and easily watchable to that on-demand audience. It shouldn't just be big blob of a 6-hour stream with a bunch of bullshit in it that they don't want to see. It should be segments of each thing, and they don't do that. A lot of people just put it out on the internet as is, okay? When I do my content, I am literally recording and streaming at the same time. I'm doing that right now to this podcast. I have my graphics card actually converting this video file into data, tossing it out onto YouTube and broadcasting it live. I have my CPU recording this as an on-demand video locally to my hard drive. Once this stream goes offline, I make it private, and then I upload all the segments of this broadcast as separate videos. The podcast is one video, and then I'll have 3 videos of an hour of length each, of an hour of gameplay each. So now our digestible videos, individual names so you know what happens in said video, individual thumbnails so you see what happens in said video, all put into a playlist in number, easy to watch, easy to find out what you're trying to look at, easy to remember where you were, right? I've always done it that way. It's a lot more work. It's double the work on the computer, right? Double the encoding, basically. And it's more work for me, but I've always done it that way, all right?
It's more work for me. It's literally pressing a button via OBS to stop and start recording. It's literally dragging your mouse over to OBS and you hit the start recording or stop recording button. That is what he means by more work for him. By hitting the stop record and start record. That is literally the extent of what he has, effort-wise.
Fill Me Up 69 tipped £1. Me and Kat have a very healthy, nutritious breakfast together every morning. Yeast-infested taco and gout pig's feet.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Well, first of all, thank you to Fill Me Up 69 for that tip and for the horrible mental image of the yeast-infested taco and gout pig's feet. Jesus Christ! But thank you, thank you for that tip. Thank you as well, Warren, for a super chat. It says, "I don't want you to think all your hard work is unappreciated, King." I will be honest with you guys. Like, for me, most of the hard work for Bingo was basically prepping everything. What I do during Bingo is not that hard, but it's because I put in all the effort beforehand, if that makes sense. Like, so the layout, the stream layout, for example, and how fucking things looked for you guys, and making sure things are prepared this way and all that shit. I've got the fucking autos on standby, and I got this fucking website to go for removing backgrounds and all that shit, and I got the tips tracker to fucking look at as well, and even Twitter and all that shit to see what Phil's fucking doing and all that shit. And by the way, Phil made $51 in that throwback stream the other night and all that shit, all that crap, And so yeah, when it comes time to do a stream, it's not too much effort in that regard. Obviously, it's a fucking ordeal to fucking have to endure Phil, naturally. But no, I mean, when it's time for the Bingo, it's because of all the prep work beforehand that Phil wouldn't understand what that entails. It's not too bad.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
It's not even coherent. So you start wondering if the guy was like...
Thank you very much to Diablo War of Darkness for popping their 6-month Bingo membership message and saying soon on my Drago Harvey channel.
Oh my dog! What's up?
I'll just finish reading this, sorry. Soon on my Drago Harvey channel, I have a new video from a stream on Twitch, and it's going to be 1,000,000 times better than Phil already. I mean, naturally it goes without fucking saying. There you fucking go. Oh, goodness. Thank you very much to Mukiness for the super chat as well. It says, by that logic, soundboards are more work than DSP. Who fucking said that? I'm fucking loving these soundboards. I love fucking spamming the shit at my soundboard. I don't try and do it too much because I know it gets a wee bit annoying if it's too much a good thing. Or whatever, but yeah. A well-timed sound clip can fucking really work wonders in my opinion. But yeah, that's what I'm saying though, like... so yeah, the streams themselves, like... Logistically, effort-wise, doing Bingo, is it a bit time-consuming? Aye, it's like sometimes 2-3 hours of your evenings, and it's 5 evenings a week or whatever, you know what I mean? But I work during the day, you know what I mean? I work hard as well. I'm in the gym in the morning as well, and it's not a bad way to unwind. It's not a bad way. I'd probably keep an eye on DSP things anyway. And sometimes I take a night off here and there just to fucking do things when I want to do things different way, whatever. Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, cheers for the kind words anyway. Appreciate it. Anyway, let's get back to Phil butchering and destroying their sanity with fucking TikTok and him saying how much better he is than everyone else.
So, the problem here was when I bought this PC 10 years ago, I think that when my audience was telling me this is really what you need for it, they kind of over or underestimated the amount of extra work that like a PC would have to do to not only broadcast, but also encode a local video at the same time.
Real life tipped £1, and you have a job, love life, and a life outside your house. By DSP standards, where do you find the time?
Thank you for a tip from your life, and yeah, I mean, well, my day gets broken down, so I'm kind of fortunate sometimes when it comes to work. Like, even though I'm working in the office, sometimes I'll get to, you know, travel home during lunchtimes. Sometimes I'll batter my way through work during the day, and at lunchtime I'll just like head home during lunch. And even though I'm still technically working, I got my laptop on the go or whatever, most of the work is essentially done, you know what I mean? So I'm already home, you know what I mean? So, but if that didn't happen though, I'd still be home by like 5 PM roughly, you know? So yeah, my day is it's a full day. If I had to stay in the office like for the full day, if it was a very busy day for example, it'd be like an 8 till 4 PM shift. I'm in Glasgow anyway, usually by fucking 7 AM, I'm in the gym before fucking work and all that, but I'm home by 5 PM roughly. I can sort out dinner, sometimes I'm making dinner, sometimes my good lady's making dinner. Then bingo starts at 7 PM my time. So yeah, it's a full day usually, but yeah, it's manageable, it is what it is. But sometimes it is a bit much for sure, and sometimes when I need to take a break from it, I do. But yeah, when Phil is super unbearable, sometimes I just need to take a day off here and there. Roll on Thursday.
While playing a game. Okay, so what ended up happening was I got a computer, and FYI, I've looked at the specs of this computer. The specs weren't bad for 10 years ago. An i7 processor that's like I think it's like 4870 or 4810 or something like that at 3.4 gigahertz. Pretty good processor for the time. In fact, I think it was like almost top of the line processor for 10 years ago.
Oh, Phil said in fact today.
Burger.
There we go.
The graphics card was a GeForce 780 Ti. So it wasn't amazing over the top, expensive, but it also wasn't cheap. It was kind of like a mid-range graphics card. People were over the impression that would be good enough to do everything I needed to do.
People would be under the impression, why would Phil Bonnell not bother to do his own research into what he needs? Not once during all this fucking crap did he think to himself, should I look into this myself? Nah. I'll just listen to my audience.
16 gigs of RAM. In retrospect, I probably should have gotten 32, but 16 gigs was standard for the time. And quite frankly, the only time that my RAM really gets maxed right now is when I have a million browsers open doing shit at once and they just become memory hogs.
Oh, a million browsers, eh? Interesting fucking number.
Jesus! Alright, so ladies and gentlemen. 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up, right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
It's always gonna be fucking funny. It'll never not be fucking funny. It's always good shit. Ah, bloody hell. Speaking of banned, Brad Burnian sent me a message earlier on. He's like, hey, he's like, can I be a guest on Bingo? And I was like, nah, your marble pissed me off yesterday. I'm not fucking having you. It's like, I'm blaming Brad Burnian for his marble being a bastard last night. Fucking spent 10 minutes watching him fail the fucking course to fucking throw himself off the fucking thing. But yeah, I'll probably have Brad Burnian on Bingo as a guest on Friday, just to let you know. He doesn't know yet, but yeah, he was asking for it, so he's probably gonna be back on. We're gonna catch up with him again, so we will.
Outside of that, almost never has an issue. Okay. But ultimately, what ended up happening was, no exaggeration, I spent almost $3,000 on this PC. Okay, I think it was, after tax, I think it was $3,000 on this PC.
Whoa.
Who fucking cares?
And when I got it, immediately I said, let's do it. Let's play a game. Let's play Rage. Remember Rage had just come out 10 years ago? And I was like, let's do it. Let's play it and let's record it and let's stream it. And I go to do it, and immediately it was completely choppy. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on? I just spent $3,000 on this fucking thing. And it's that choppy, right? And we tried to mess with it. We tried to tweak it. And then the excuses started rolling in. Oh, that's just because Rage is a game that doesn't run very well. It's not optimized. It's a memory hog. So then I tried to play other games. And the more that
No, I am going to call us mock in his chat.
Burger?
The excuses started rolling in. The audience were to blame for his $3,000 fucking lemon.
Experimented with it. All right. The more I found out, basically, it just wouldn't do what I wanted it to do. It wasn't going to play a high-end modern PC game while I was also able to stream and capture. It couldn't handle it, all right? So, over the course of the years, I just kind of phased out PC gaming. At one point, I was playing PC games, Witcher 2.
Holy crap. Cheating on Fat Cat. What's his name? What was his name? Oh, I got lean before someone could get a fucking... Argentinian member bomb. I can't... I don't know what the whole thing said because no members actually got gifted it, it looks like. I couldn't read the whole thing. But there we go. Phil's got 50 members at the fucking Blue. Isn't it a fucking miracle? Wow. He's gonna be set for fucking YouTube money for this month, that's for damn sure.
The entire playthrough was on PC. Other PC like Battlefield and stuff, I used to play on PC. I always liked to play PC stuff when I could, but then I had to phase it out because I was doing direct capture and I couldn't handle it. It would always chop up and not run smooth anymore. So, basically, I couldn't do with this PC what I paid for, right? The good news is, this PC has been the most reliable PC for work that I've ever had in my life. Previously, I had other PCs, they would last a few years and then there's issues, problems, things dying. This PC has been 10 years of use. It is a workhorse, and it has never really given me major problems, okay? It captures the streams beautifully.
Oh, for God's sake. D-Dog managed to fucking see what the whole membership username said. Yeah. That was what the membership name was. Thanks, D-Dog, for letting us know the full title of that particular member bomb Argentinian style gifter. Jesus, man. Also, I put a question at the top here. Is it just me or did Phil enjoy that particular genre of porn yesterday? He seemed to actually enjoy it. Am I crazy or did Phil seem to like what he was seeing?
We've used other hardware over the years, different webcams, different capture devices, and they all work. So I really, for what I got out of it, I'm not disappointed at all. Yeah, I spent an insane amount of money for it when I got it 10 years ago, but I put so much work through this thing, right, that it was totally worth it. And again, the fact that it's...
I mean, yeah, the thing cost $3,000. In 10 years, Phil has made... Well, actually, when you think about it, when he's been doing this shit for 10 years, he makes on average 100 grand a year, at least. Usually. A $3,000 computer, I saw him got back over $1 million. In the theory anyway, if that is a fucking bizarre fucking thing to think about. Phil Burnell should be living the most comfortable fucking life. He really should be living the most comfortable fucking life right now. And yet his fucking ridiculous spending habits on the stupidest fucking shit in his life means he's in perpetuity struggling and always begging profusely for everyone's fucking money. Just so he can fucking spend it immediately on the dumbest shit possible. I mean, it's a good point, Barrett. His life is pretty comfy for sure. Phil thinks it's a fucking hassle. He has no idea what true, genuine fucking struggle is like. He has no concept whatsoever of what it's fucking like.
Reliable. I don't have to worry about it, not being dependable. Today we can't stream because my PC's not working. Shit like that's never happened. Like literally never. Okay. However, over the last couple of years, I finally started to see the writing on the wall. You started to see all the signs that the thing is getting very old, and I'm gonna have to migrate soon. For example, half the fans on the thing are dying now. Like this thing has an insane amount of fans. 2 case fans on the bottom, 2 case fans on the top, a big case fan on the back, 2 case fans on each side. On the processor, there's a ginormous heatsink with 2 fans on the heatsink. Okay. Out of all of those fans, okay. The back fan died, 2 side fans died, 1 side fan died, and 1 of the processor heatsink fans died. Okay? However, I checked the temps. Like, there's programs you can use to check all the stats and temps in your PC. Everything's running perfectly fine. It's not hot at all. I mean, I'm not gaming on it. If I was gaming on it, then probably it would be an issue. But it's not a big deal. It's like they never really needed that many fans to begin with on the dang thing anyway. The other major problem is on the storage hard drive, every once in a while, files corrupt. What does that mean? It means, for example, yesterday I'm doing my react show, and I cut it into 6 videos, right? Out of the 6 videos, I go to play one, it just refuses to play. It loads infinitely, it won't play. Then I go to try to do something else, my whole PC lags up. Uh-oh, I gotta restart. I restart the PC. Everything's working fine. Go to play that video again. Same thing happens. Oh, shit. The video must have corrupted. And this is happening probably 1 or 2 times a month. In the past week, it's happened like 4 times. So there's got to be like one bad sector on the hard drive that I just keep accidentally re-accessing over time. Because what happens is it'll happen. And then, okay, I'll go about my day. You know, if that does happen, what I need to do is I rip that portion of the video out of the archive stream that's on YouTube. So I still get the video. It's not like the video's lost to time or anything. I still get it. But it's just annoying that I have to do it that way. And then, what happens is after like a week, it'll just stop happening. It'll just stop giving me that issue. It's why? Because it's accessing different parts of the hard drive that aren't fucked up. But there is that one part that it keeps going to that's messed up, that corrupts every time I try to save a file there. It's very frustrating. Okay? So anyway, it's an ongoing issue. So I got fans dying on me. I got hard drive that's probably on the way out.
I'm sorry. I've got fans dying on me. DSP Gaming when he's 65 years old, still streaming on YouTube. I've got fans dying on me. I don't have a newer generation of fucking fan. I just retained all the old fans, but they're all fucking dying on me. I need new fans to support me. Where are my whales? Oh my fucking god. That's a fucking sound clip on its own.
It's an ongoing issue. So I got fans dying on me.
That's just perfect, in my opinion.
I got hard drive that's probably on the way out, correct? What else? What's next is the question. Right now, I got no problems with the processor, no problems with the graphics card. The RAM is fine, but it makes you nervous, right? It absolutely makes you nervous when...
I'm not fucking nervous, fellas. This is a you problem. Why the fuck should your audience be concerned about a problem you're having when it comes to your business and you failing to invest in your fucking business? You're the one that fucking ground that fucking thing into the... You ran that shit into the ground, Phil. Instead of fucking investing appropriately into your fucking business, you just waited and waited and waited for some goddamn handout, thinking some random charitable fucking whale was going to stump up a $3,000 PC custom built for your fucking ridiculous arse. Your fans are ridiculously generous to you in the first place. Oh my god, another fucking gifted membership. What does it say? Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Oh. The Argentinian member bombs around full force today. Poor Phil Burnell. Jesus Christ. I derailed my train of thought. I don't know what I was talking about anymore.
You're working with a PC for 10 years and you're starting to see these things start to die. It's like, oh boy, it's end of life, it's coming, right? So that being said, the last couple of years...
That being said,
I've been looking to do an upgrade. And we've talked, 2 years ago during the summer, we actually had a series of podcasts where we talked about PC components and pricing. And we kind of figured out exactly what it is that I would want if I were to like buy a mid-range PC just to serve my needs, or a future-proof PC where I could actually do 4K and play games and do all the things I want to do. And the price ranged anywhere from like $1,700 up to over $3,000, depending on what I needed, right? What I wanted. I could never really pull the trigger on it. And the reason being, I just have had bad luck. So for example, last year, just to give you a preface here, last year, I'm thinking this might finally be the year that I can actually afford to get a new PC. I'm very excited about this, so I'll think about saving up. And then I had a series of things happen behind the scenes, some medical stuff that happened that cost me a lot of money out of pocket that I wasn't expecting.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Then we had our tire stolen off of our car, and not just the tire, but the entire wheel assembly. That cost me hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to replace on the fly, which I had to do right away because we needed a car to get to work, the wife. Then our food disposal broke.
Hold on, we needed a car to get to work? Oh, you work from home, and Cat works like fucking 10-minute walk away. Okay, for a normal person, 10-minute walk. For Cat Burnell, 25 minutes.
That cost us, like $400 or $500 to get an instant replacement for that or whatever. And I could keep going on and on because it's just thing after thing after thing after thing, right?
But don't worry, guys. He saved money by not spending a few $100s on the fucking blood work for Jasper. He managed to cut some corners there. Sure, he dropped $100 and twice on 2 Ultimate Editions of Street Fighter 6 and several $100s on a fucking joystick. But don't worry, guys. He didn't get a fucking blood test for Jasper. He cut some corners there. Fuck you, Jasper.
Now listen, that's life. I'm just going to forewarn all you out there, especially if you're younger. That's life. As you become an adult...
But Phil, your audience don't have any children, remember? You claim you don't have any youngsters or teenagers in your audience. Your fucking demographic is apparently consistent of 0% of youngsters. Phil's demographic apparently are all 20 and older, going by what he's told his audience.
There's always fucking something that happens that's going to cost you money. It really sucks. There's even things around here that we haven't had a chance to do anything about. We've had a broken dishwasher for like over a year and a half, 2 years, and we can't...
I have a dishwasher. She's called Cat.
Fix it. We have a whole bathroom that's falling apart and we can't use it. We don't have money.
I have multiple bathrooms, Phil. There's literally multiple bathrooms in that snort photo of yours. All ones that are commissioned, big fucking deal. You have other bathrooms.
To refurbish it. We can't renovate. You know, but that's life. That's when you're an adult, you face these issues and you just deal with them, right? You know? So, I'm not gonna sit here and cry, right, about it. I'm just gonna move on positively. Now, we've talked about the possibility that, hey, why don't I do like a fundraiser event? Why don't I do a special marathon stream to raise money for a new PC, right? And I'll be honest with you guys, I think it would work. I think if I did that, you guys would rally and support me and we would be able to raise the money. But there's a problem. You guys are not a money pit. You guys are not an endless supply of financing. I know that. You are
fucking filled me with the fucking amount of times you ask him to fucking empty their goddamn pockets out for you on a daily, sometimes hourly fucking basis. Meth saying when he said he had to pay out of pocket for medical issues, I'll bet that means that he missed streams being sick and paid more for delivery. I mean, I can't remember many streams that Phil missed last year due to illness. I can't think of any. Although, I mean, that's a lot to try and remember, but I can't remember the last time Phil missed work due to not feeling well. It's been a long time, I think, since that happened.
From my dedicated fans and my audience, which I very much appreciate. And if I ask you for that, hey, could we do a special event to raise money for a PC or whatever? What's going to end up?
Oh, hold on. D-Dog saying 4 days he missed due to COVID. Oh, Halloween, of course. A Halloween stream. And he couldn't get to fucking react to Derek's Halloween crap. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Hold on. The cure for that, essentially... So how would you deal with COVID? Well, basically... You keep your arse home and contain yourself so you don't fucking spread that shit around until you fucking get over it. That's generally the normal way to deal with fucking COVID. Are you trying to fucking tell me Phil Burnell trying to like seek out some ridiculous expensive like fucking horse tranquilizer, some like ivermectin crap or whatever to fucking deal with COVID? There's no way he's admitting that. Surely the fuck he's not admitting that. If Phil had COVID and during Halloween, which he said he did, and that's what he's fucking alluding to here, with his health issues. It's just a case of just like fucking seeing it out, staying, just fucking isolating, staying home or whatever. Just treat it like a fucking bad flu and just don't fucking pass that shit on to anyone. I don't fucking know. Oh god, I completely forgot about Halloween shit though. I know I did. Dips was saying he said he used all the medicine and then when Cat got it, he wouldn't go to the store for more medicine, he ordered it for the next day. I remember. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, yeah, medicines do cost quite a lot of money in America, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, some ridiculous price tags and some of that medicine and apparently, yeah. Okay. Oh, and poor Steve there has missed a fucking 6 million clip. You're too late, pal. It's a shame. Oh well, too bad for you.
What's happening is, after the event ends, probably all support for my streams will dry up for like a month. But guess what? That's my regular income that I need to pay all my bills and stuff. So what's the point for me to ask for more, get it, but then that means that I'm going to get less in the long term, and now I can't do my normal shit, right? It ain't going to work. So sadly, I'm in a situation where, what can I say? I don't think there's any way to really finance a new PC.
I can think of an easy way for you to save money, Phil. It involves you taking your fucking phone and staying the fuck away from it so you stop spending money in WWE Champions. You would fucking save thousands, boy.
It's time, okay? I'm hoping in the future things will change. In fact, if, just again, being transparent here, which I've talked about over the years, things would have been perfectly fine if the US economy didn't go for a downturn the last few years.
Oh my god. Hold on. This is gonna be great. Remember when Phil criticised his audience for them blaming inflation for him not getting the support he thinks he deserved? Now all of a sudden, inflation has caused him to not get the support he thinks he merits. So he's gone from having to go to his audience for blaming inflation to him just saying, okay, inflation is real, so I'm going to blame the government instead. I'm going to blame my country. Go on, Phil, you patriotic soul. Go and have a rant about why America fucked up the economy.
Finance a new PC at this time, okay? I'm hoping in the future things will change. In fact, if, just again, being transparent here, which I've talked about over the years, things would have been perfectly fine if the US economy didn't go for a downturn the last few years. Because I have things going for me. For example, I have a lot of equity in my home. Tons. But I can't do anything with it because interest rates and inflation in the United States are sky high. If I were to try to do anything, like refinance my house right now, I would end up paying more than I pay now because interest rates have skyrocketed since I bought this house 10 years ago. All right? Our government is failing us. Everything is way more expensive, and they're not doing anything competent to stop it. They claim they are. Oh, we'll keep raising interest rates more. The prices are still high. So obviously raising interest rates isn't fixing the problem, you idiots. All you're doing is hurting the common person, but they don't care because they're not affected. They're all rich.
So you're not a common person, and you make 6 figures per year. You're rich as well, you dumb bastard. You just fucking spend it all before you get to fucking actually appreciate it and enjoy it. Most people who made 6 figures per fucking year wouldn't be begging profusely every fucking day online to random people on the internet. Jesus fucking Christ. Phil crying and bitching and whining about the fucking state of American fucking politics is just absolutely fucking delicious to me.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder. Who fucking cares?
So, with all that being said, okay, I'm stuck.
It's not being said again.
Financially, I'm stuck where I am. I'm good. I'm not in any dire straits.
Why did they go super quiet all of a sudden? Hold on. Why did Phil go super quiet? Oh, strange.
With all that being said, okay, I'm stuck. Financially, I'm stuck where I am. I'm good. I'm not in any dire straits, but I'm just stuck. I don't have enough money to be buying a $3,000 PC. And I'm nervous that this PC is going to crap out. And so, what I'm going to do over the summer, once we get through this big push of new content, you know, we got Still Waits to Eat, Shadow of the Erdtree, Bison, and Street Fighter 6. Once we kind of get through that, which will probably be a few weeks, right? I assume it'll probably take us through end of June, first half of July, roughly, okay? I am then going to migrate over from my PC to my wife's PC. My wife has a PC she built, well, she didn't build, she bought it in 2017. All right. Today we're actually, right now we're going to discuss the specs because I looked into them yesterday. All right. Her PC is much better than mine. And she only used it for like a year. When she moved in with me, she probably used it for about another year playing games like Overwatch and stuff. And then she just adapted to consoles and started playing consoles and doesn't really want to play on PC anymore. So literally, it's just sitting there unused. All right. So yesterday we booted it up. We ran all the Windows updates. All right. Which is 7 million of them. And
go 7 million updates. Just think, it was almost 6 million. Unlucky Steve.
I sat down and I looked at the specs, and here's what we got. You ready for this? Here's what we got in the PC. And yes, Kat signed off on it. We talked about it. She's not using it. She says, yes, you can absolutely use it. It's unused. What's the point, you know, of having a PC just sitting there, right? Okay. The processor in that PC is a Intel Core i7 6800K at 3.4 gigahertz. Okay. My current CPU is a like 4800K, something like that. So it is an upgrade. However, what I did is I went to one of those websites that if you compare hardware, it'll tell you the comparison directly. It's about a 20% improvement on what I've got. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. It's definitely an improvement, right? So that's good. All right. It's got a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 graphics card. However, I can't tell if it's 8 gigs or 10 gigs. I'm looking at the stats and there's 2 conflicting numbers. So I can't tell which model it actually is. Either way, I put in the base level card into this comparison website, and it basically says, compared to my graphics card now, no exaggeration, this is about anywhere from 60 to 90% improvement. That much of an improvement. It's like almost double the graphics card that I have right now. Okay, so I'm staring. I'm like, wow. I mean, that's crazy that it got that far. You know what I'm saying? In just a few years. Because remember, this one I bought in 2013. Hers is from 2017. So in 4 years, the graphics card almost double the power. Right? That's pretty wild.
No. There's a corner demon there. There's a corner demon there that we need to fucking address.
Hers is from 2017. So
the corner demon. Let's get a good robust frame here. Let's. There we go. I think that particular face is pretty good. The corner demons back out in full force. Well, he fucking T-poses. What a fucking wombo combo that is. A T-pose into a fucking corner demon. Do you think Phil T-poses to fucking combat the corner demons? I don't even know. What the fuck? Give me a second here. Let's see how this looks. Let's see how this looks. It looks fantastic. Pulling his noodle arms. T-posing his way to safety. Bloody hell. There we go. And let me just throw that in the fucking chat. There we go. Oh, fucking see. D-Dog has been getting a bit creative, I must say. We have this. I mean, birds of a feather. Yeah, it's like they're separated at birth, these two, for sure. Bloody hell. Cheers, D-Dog, for that. Let's get on with Bingo.
In 4 years, the graphics card almost double the power, right? That's pretty wild.
I think the volume returned to normal, so I don't need to boost it anymore.
Okay, guys. I have to get Jasper Kitty out of here.
Oh, he's paused OBS. Fantastic. That's great news for us.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Fantastic stuff indeed. It's our first bingo of the game because he's paused OBS, because he just has to get Jasper Kitty out of here. So let's see the full reason why he has to get Jasper Kitty out of there. Why was he locked in there in the first place?
Right? That's pretty wild. Okay, guys. I have to get Jasper Kitty out of here. So if you give me a second, I'm just going to quickly just pause. I'll be right back in a minute, and then we'll continue, okay?
Oh, he's also going to stand up, isn't he? Yeah, there we go. Fantastic stuff. Let me just tick that as well.
Burger.
So, yeah, there we go. We've got him to pause OBS, and we've got him to stand up. Fantastic. Let's just fast forward until he fucking returns to the stream, shall we? Where is he? Where is he? Get back here, you piggy prick. Here we go.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Ready to resume? Here we go. Okay, so that's the processor. That's the GPU, all right? As for RAM, 32 gigs of RAM. That's double what I have now. Although, like I said, I've never really noticed that my PC has an issue with the 16 gigs of RAM that it has. The only time I've ever seen the memory spike high is when, like, one of the browsers that I've had open for a long time has one of those dumb memory hole things, right? So, it is what it is, right?
Oh, yeah, we have 100 likes. I do apologise for missing that. So I got distracted by Phil's fucking corner demon T-pose and thing. Guys, thank you very much for the 100 likes. That gives us a free space to the bingo card, but not only do we have a free space, you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. Remember, keep an eye in the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Oh, come up, Jasper. Good cat. You guys want to hear something a little bit embarrassing that happened to me the other day? My dog's name is Jackson. I accidentally called him Jasper the other day. I felt terrible for it. I was like, oh fuck, that's embarrassing. I called my fucking dog Jasper instead of Jackson. Which, in my defence, the first two letters are the same, but yes, I know, it's the only time it's ever happened and I still felt bad. I was like, ugh. I mean, yeah, I'm just glad that poor dog doesn't have any understanding who Jasper is or who Phil Burnell is, but Jesus, I felt terrible. I tell you, I was in the doghouse for that one, that's for sure.
So, outside of that, looking at everything else, it has 2 hard drives, great. One is an SSD that has the operating system on it, which is what you would expect in a more modern PC. The other is a storage hard drive that's almost 2 gigs. I think it says it was 2 gigs, but it says it has like 1.8 gigs actual free space. So, exactly what I need, right? Exactly what I need to store files and all of that, okay? Outside of that, the one thing that I think is a little bit of a detriment, but not a huge problem, I think it only has USB 3.0. I looked at all the stats, and you go to Device Manager, and you can see all the data, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's just saying USB 3.0, which a little bit sucks. Here's why. If I could get the latest standard of USB, then I have potential that I could actually capture and stream up to 4K. Now, probably not 4K 60 frames, because that's probably going to be too much, but at least 4K 30 frames for certain games. But I think I would need the better USB to do that, and I don't think this has it. I think it just has a bunch of USB 3.0 ports. But that seems, out of all the things in there, that seems like the easiest fix. Like, I could just buy a card, right? You probably get them cheap, like $50 probably, and you just put in a USB card, the latest USB. I think, is it 3.1 or 3.2, whatever it is. I know it's not 3.0. There's like a step up from that now. So maybe I could put that in, right? And that would allow me to do the better quality. Also, I think it has a capture card in it, but I don't know what. I haven't had a real chance to go too crazy. Here's the thing. Her office, since we basically stopped using everything in that room, has a lot of shit we pushed into it. It's not easy for me to get to the PC. It's like behind this fucking thing. So what I'm going to do is in July at some point, I'm going to take the PC out of there. I'm going to bring it over here. So this way we'll have all 2 PCs hooked up in my office, and I'll be able to jump on there and really get a good look, you know, at it and see exactly what it has. I'm almost positive it has a capture card, but I think what I'm using is going to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, this capture card can do everything I want to do. So I don't think it's going to be a big problem or anything like that.
Who fucking cares?
Don Finucci says, break down this wall and make it a larger room, a super room. That is something that we could eventually do, maybe, as long as there's no load supporting shit in the wall here. I don't think that would be a bad idea to actually have like one really long room. I think that would be a good idea. It would actually help too for me for filming and everything, but that costs money. I don't have money for renovations in the house right now. Like I said, if the economy would ever fucking turn around, I would basically refinance, have money to fix my bathroom. I would probably do that. That's actually a pretty good suggestion. Yeah, I would do those things, but I can't right now because the economy is shit. You know?
Always someone else's fault, isn't it? Meanwhile, Phil Burnell has currently spent over $20,000 on WWE Champions so far this year. Imagine dropping in a half year over $20,000 on a JPEG wrestling game.
So anyway, yeah, so that's what we're looking at. We're looking at a minor but still improvement to the CPU, likely a huge improvement to the GPU, doubling my RAM, still having ample storage and everything to store my files, okay? It's going to be an improvement. Oh, by the way, it runs on Windows 10, right? What people are saying in chat, which you're all correct, I wouldn't be able to upgrade it to Windows 11 because that processor doesn't work with Windows 11, I guess. I guess you need like the top-end processors or more modern processors to run Windows 11, so I couldn't do it on that PC. But Windows 10 is still fine. You know, no problems there. So it should be good. Now, I'm certainly not saying that this is going to be a situation where I'm going to be using this PC for 10 years. Okay, ideally, I swap over to her PC. We see some minor improvements, and some of the improvements you'll see right away is I might be able to do 1440p instead of 1080p. Right now, I'm broadcasting at 1440p, but it's really just 1080p. Okay, I'd actually be able to do real 1440p both in the streams and the videos that I did. So you'd be able to see even better quality videos and streams right away. I should probably be able to handle that on there. Okay, but outside of that, you know, am I still going to be able to game and everything on there? No, I'm not. I'm not going to be able to game and you know, stream and record at the same time. It's just not going to work. It's the same situation as my PC now. If I try to do that, everything's going to chop up and lag up. So, you know, it's not necessarily a band-aid. It definitely is an improvement and it's needed at this point. This is going to make it so that I'm not in any kind of risk that at any moment my PC will have something that fizzles out, like the hard drive's not going to fry on me and I lose all my storage, or you know, the fans all die and the thing overheats or anything like that. I shouldn't have any risk of that. Okay, so that's good. That's really the reason I need to do this migration. Otherwise, I think my content right now is fine. Quality is good, right? But it's just to prevent any kind of risk of the 10-year-old PC conking out on me. Maybe this will give me, you know, a few more years on this PC, you know, until hopefully things turn around. And then eventually I'd be able to dump a bunch of money into getting a better PC. Like we were looking at PCs yesterday on my React show, and they were showing different ranges. They showed there's like a mid-range that goes for like 1700, and that is, you know, essentially better than what this PC will be that I'm migrating to. And would be able to do some mid-range stuff. Still probably not the high-end games while I'm streaming and recording, but they showed, oh, here's the high-end one, $3,800. There you go. If you want to do everything on one PC, $3,800, right? Now, some people have suggested, this was this, well, now you could game on your current PC, and you could have that PC capture into the other newer PC. You could have a 2-PC build, right? Where you play games on the one, and you capture and stream with the other. I mean, you're right, I could do that. I could. But that means that I'm now gaming on a PC that has failing fans, a hard drive that's not really storing very well. Not to say that I would need to store on it anymore, because it sounds like I'd be storing it all on the other PC, right? But I don't know, like this is a 10-year-old graphics card. I mean, actually it's more, this is like 11 years old. Could it really handle modern games? I don't know, you know? And the thing is, I've never...
So use a mini PC then, because the mini PC is probably better than your current PC, as well as Cat's PC, because it's a lot newer. The mini PC can probably do more than those two computers combined. So if you fucking, you know, mini PC plus Cat's PC, you're probably fucking set. Combine those two things together and do whatever. Also, apparently YouTube's been kind of weird right now for sending messages. I've seen that myself. D-Dog was just saying, damn, YouTube deleted my message 9 times now. It finally came through, obviously, but yeah, it was doing that for me as well. I couldn't respond to anyone in chat either.
Done that before, right? If you think about it, I've never actually played like a high-end game on that PC. I don't even know if it would run. It probably wouldn't run anything, I don't think. Or I would have to do like mid-range settings, right? I wouldn't be able to actually do better settings. It's so old. I have the mini PC. I'm curious if the mini PC that I have now is actually more powerful than my current PC to play games. That's pretty funny, but it actually might be, right? So I don't think that's going to work very well. I have no clue what graphics card the mini PC has. There's stats online for it, but I don't know what, you know, where they are. It's a Triggy mini PC. So anyway, so that's what we're looking at. Those are the stats. It'll definitely be an improvement. Not a humongous improvement, but it'll definitely be some kind of an improvement. If anything, probably upgrading my quality to true 1440p, which I don't have right now, would be good, especially for the on-demand videos, which are only 1080p right now. So there would be an improvement to the quality you guys see. For me, it's about longevity, not worrying about the thing failing on me and frying, right? So, you know, there's benefits. Now, the thing is, when I do this, I'm going to have to figure out exactly when I'm doing it. Probably streams will be limited. Like what I may do is have a day where, okay, half the day I stream games and the other half I'm not streaming. I'm doing this setup conversion where I'm trying to migrate shit over. Because the last thing I want to do is like screw with my PC and now I can't do anything and I can't stream. So it's probably gonna be a slow process of, you know, backing up all the files I used to stream, which are all over the fucking place. Seriously, they're like all over the place on my hard drive. So I gotta find out where all those are. I gotta back up my OBS settings. I gotta back up other things in settings. I gotta convert them over to this new PC. Well, this 2017 PC, I should say. You know, and work on it that way. And it's gonna be some work. It's not gonna be like overnight. Okay, guys, I'm on the new PC. What do you think? It's gonna be probably tweaking it, messing with it, trying to get it to work properly. You know, it'll be annoying, but at the same time, I think it'll be worth it. And it'll feel smoother every day. By the way, this PC, because the fans are failing, it's loud as shit. One of the one remaining fan on the processor heatsink is going like this. So when it goes,
and Phil said, by the way, fantastic. We're having our bingo.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning. So, Cypress TV says, a 1080 GPU is more than enough to play Street Fighter 6. You could technically use your current PC and stream Street Fighter 6 from Cat's PC. Yeah, but that's not the point, Cypress TV. You got it backwards. The point is to move my capturing and streaming, which I need to do every day, to the other PC, because I have to rely on that one. I can't have this PC be my PC I'm using every day and then have it die and I can't work. The point is I'm not gaming on her PC. See what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying. You're saying keep your current setup and then run Street Fighter 6 on her PC and capture and stream it off of your PC. That's what you're saying. I get it. What's up, Game Boy? How are you? So yeah, so that's the discussion. I'm sure now that I've given you guys the stats, there'll be some discussion about this and all of that. At the very least, this is going to give me at least a few more years of longevity here without having to worry about I got to drop a ton of money on a PC, which I need to do, I want to do, and I just can't do right now. It's not working out, but eventually I think it will. So there you go. So that's coming over the summer. The big migration, we'll call it, is coming over the summer. The big migration. It sounds like a bunch of settlers moving across the United States or something.
Who fucking cares?
All right. Anyway, I think I've talked enough. So I think what we will do is do one shout out to Hair of the Dog, who did a super chat this morning. Thank you very much, Hair of the Dog. And that is literally the only contribution that has come in so far today. So,
way to guilt trip your audience into not supporting you enough, Phil. But don't worry, you got 100 members from Argentinian member bombs. Lucky you.
If you'd like a shout out, contribute to the stream and I will give you a shout out. If you'd like to talk, Q&A, tag me in the chat. Guys, you know the deal. When I stream, my goal is to hit 50 bucks in tips on any given stream. Then I consider it a successful stream. Anything above and beyond that is well appreciated. Thank you so much to those who support my content. And let's get it going. Let's see what you guys want to chat about today. We have a little bit of time here, probably about 20 minutes.
Hey, Q&A, that counts as well.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
So let's break down what's left on the card. As you guys can maybe see, it's a bit hard to see with black and white backgrounds. But let me just make that... there you go. We have 5 squares left to tick off. However, we currently have three spaces. 2 from Snorts and 1 from the 100 Lakes. So technically we're only 2 away from a full house. There you go. Wonder if we can get a full house. We'll have to wait and see. Actually, we might actually be able to tell. Do we know if Phil Burnell has received $15+ in tips before he started recording his gameplay? In fact, I don't even know if he's actually started recording gameplay yet because he's on his break right now. So we can't even determine that yet unless he's already got the money. So he hasn't got the money yet. Oh boy. We're kind of hoping, and Phil's currently testing his chat. Because YouTube's chat is broken now, apparently, so Phil's spamming his chat right now. Testing again, testing a third time. Phil, you test us on a regular basis, you prick. So yeah, Phil returned from his break, it looks like. So yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see if Phil does actually get that $15+ in tips before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay. The Full House Bingo might hinge on that.
Oh, what do you want to chat about today, everybody? What's going on? Are using the Pepe Phil emote so much? How dare you? I'm using Pepe Phil. Very disturbing. Now no one's saying anything. What happened? By the way, is the AI summary working again? So yesterday the AI summary for the chat was working. It was hilarious to read. Because it was wrong again. And then it stopped working here, but then it started working on my other channels. And then it stopped working there too. It's like they keep turning on and off this AI summary bot. Right now it's not on. No, the Beyond Two Souls playthrough is not scheduled. As I told you, when we're well and ready to do it, I'll let you know. We would love to do it, but things just keep happening. Like my wife's health hasn't been great recently, and it sucks because every time you think, oh, let's do it, something comes, something happens. And it's life. That's what happens. All right?
He doesn't want to fucking date Phil. He doesn't give a shit about dating it. Beyond Two Souls is beyond redemption.
So, if and when we're ready to do it, I'll let you know, but there's no reason to keep asking because there's no updates if there's no updates, alright?
No reason to keep asking. Phil, you're the one that promised that shit in the first place, so you really shouldn't fucking promise things if you can't fucking deliver them in the first place. You probably should have kept that stupid big mouth of yours shut until Cat was absolutely fucking locked into fucking date, you dumb bastard.
Okay. Tina says USB 3.0 is the same as USB 3.1, just a name change, both are 5 gigabit. Yeah, but isn't it true that if you want to do like the best quality, like 4K you can't do over regular USB 3.0? Isn't that true? Like if you want to do 4K capturing and everything, you have to actually have the better, higher quality USB. I think that's true. It's weird because, here.
Where the fuck's this prick going after now?
This is the capture device I'm using right now, okay? And it says on it, it claims for the requirements, okay? Where is it? Where's the requirements?
Dumbass. Hold on. I feel this might make a good thumbnail if somebody creative can replace what he's holding. Yeah, this might be some good prime thumbnail material. Plus his little prominent, what do we call it? The Phil's forehead spot. Agent Phil's forehead spot is prominently shown, front and centre. So just give me a second here to use my little snipping tool to cut out this. Okay, fantastic. Do that, do that. This should hopefully be a good, simple crop and background removal. And then I'll throw it in my members Discord. That's worked out quite well. I think that's got potential to be very memeable indeed. I just throw that some bitch on the members Discord and see what happens. Goodness me.
Where is it? Where's the requirements? Where are they? USB 3.1. It claims you need USB 3.1. Says right on it. Okay? But then it works with USB 3.0 because I don't have 3.1. Okay? So then what is it that needs 3.1? Probably the 4K. Because it does 4K 60 frame pass through, but it does 30 frame capture at 4K. So it probably needs 3.1 to actually capture the 4K video. I'm thinking, right? Maybe it even needs it for the 1440p. I don't know. I do not know.
Who cares?
What a boring prick.
It does say it does 1440p. So I should be able to do that. Good. Okay, anyway.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
The better version is 10 gigabits, so you're saying USB 3.0, 3.1 are like lower? What is the higher end? Is it 3.1 or is there another one? Like, is there a 3.2 for USB? I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm so outdated when it comes to technology at this point. I don't know. I don't know shit. It's 3.2, so there is a 3.2. Okay. 3.2 is the higher one. Okay.
I'm going 1.75. 1.5 is not fast enough for all this dead air.
Yeah, I don't need that for this capture card. That's correct. But eventually, if I want to go super high end, I would, right? But I think this will definitely do 1080p 60 frames. So I'm doing that. I'm curious because it says it supports 1080p up to 120 frames. Not that I would even do that. I don't even think YouTube supports that, does it? I don't think YouTube supports 120 frames. Obviously, I would like to play at 120 frames on my TV. So for pass through to have that is good because it does have that. But I'm curious about like 1440p, right? That's what I want to do. Like 1440p. Am I able to do that? I would love to do that upgrade, especially for newer games and stuff, right? I'm really curious how Elden Ring's gonna look. How will Elden Ring look at the better quality? Because now I'm able to play at 120 hertz, VRR enabled, and I don't know if Elden Ring supports any of that or not. I guess we'll find out how it looks with the new setup. Oh, thank you.
In case you're wondering what happened and what prompted Phil to jump at his fucking chair, the little fucking Nintendo box thing fell down. So he had to pick it back up because it fell down, fell flat in his face.
Thank you for telling me my Street Fighter 2 Super Nintendo cartridge fell over. Oh, I know Elden Ring isn't going to run above 60 frames per second. That's the cap, right? YouTube does support 120 frames? Wow, I didn't know that. Okay. I mean, how cool would it be if I can play when the new Call of Duty comes out?
I mean, imagine fucking being a YouTuber for 16 fucking years. This is your fucking job, your livelihood. In fact, it's been longer than 16 fucking years, I think, for him, at this rate. This has been his job, his livelihood, his fucking means of fucking paying his fucking bills. For almost 2 fucking decades now. And yet, he doesn't bother his arse to fucking learn about the platform he streams on and uploads to on a fucking daily basis. Doesn't bother his arse to fucking learn this shit.
I could do Call of Duty at 1080p, 120 frames on YouTube. That would probably be insane, huh? Absolutely insane.
I'm going to predict this now. I might be wrong, but I've got a feeling. I have a feeling that Phil is going to tell his chat, because the YouTube chat is kind of broken right now. Sometimes it'll let you send messages and sometimes it'll not let you send anything. I think Phil's going to use that to try and encourage people to try and super chat to see if it still works or not. I've got a feeling he's going to turn it into some sort of begment. He's going to use YouTube's chat being all wonky as a tool to try and get more money from his dead heads. I'm calling it now. If I'm right about that, that's a free space. Let's see how greedy he is.
I want to give you, Adam, the opportunity to...
I received my first tip of the day, a $5 tip From the Mysterious Stranger, Guitar Riff Plays. Well, thank you so much, Mysterious Stranger. I think in honor of this Mysterious Stranger who has been supporting the Fallout 4 streams recently, I think the next playthrough I do of Fallout, I may actually have to get the Mysterious Stranger perk. I've literally never gotten it before. But I think I will get it, which will probably end up being Fallout 3 when you think about it. They're probably going to end up remaking it, so that's probably the next one.
Who fucking cares?
USB 3.0, USB 3.1, currently it's USB 3.2 Gen 1X1. What the fuck is Gen 1X1? What does that even mean? Gen 1X1. Blackjack Yak, 54. 3 months as a member says 3 months. Time flies when you're having fun. Thank you, Blackjack Yak.
Say something.
Now, I don't know. When you get gifted a membership, it seems like YouTube is pretty stupid with gifted memberships. Like, for example, you can get gifted a membership you don't want, and there's no way to stop it. Like, on Twitch, there is. On Twitch, if you're gifted a membership and you don't want it, you can reject it. On YouTube, it just seems like you just get it and you're stuck with it. Also, when you get gifted a membership on YouTube, you can't upgrade the membership. Like, let's say, for example, you were a member on my React channel, but you decided one week, oh, I want to become an Ultra member so I can get my video watched next week. If you have a gifted membership, you can't upgrade. You're stuck at the gifted membership level until it expires, and then you can upgrade. So, essentially, what you have to do is disable your gifted memberships so you don't get one, and then buy the tier you want. YouTube is infamous for having an idea and not completing it, right? Like, the whole idea of gifted memberships is great, but why not actually make them fully functional like they are on other sites that you directly compete with, like Twitch? No, we'll put them in their base level, and then we won't do anything else to fix it. We'll just leave it. Oh, okay. Just like they still, to this day, do not have all of the options for chat moderation that Twitch does. You know, people have been asking for these for 100 years, and you still don't have it. I mean, like right now, if I click on Dentronics, it says channel activity. And if I click on channel activity, it tells you how old his YouTube channel is. 9 years. It gives you his last 3 chat messages only. That's it. Then, if you click on an arrow, the entire thing crashes. I'm serious. So, like, they program in functionality that's, like, half-assed and doesn't work, and then they just leave it. So, like, the idea was, you were supposed to be able to see someone's chat history, so you could see if this is someone who infamously is saying dumb, insulting things in chat, and you can moderate them or not. You can literally only see 3 fucking lines of their chat. So how does that help you? It doesn't help you at all. They half-assed programmed it and just dropped it and never improved it or fixed it. On Twitch, at any moment, you can click on any user, you can see their entire chat history, how many times they've been timed out, if they've had, you know, issues, moderation issues. You can't do any of that here. They're morons. That's true. 672 says, we're almost 5 years of the next-gen consoles that apparently are capable of 8K, 120 frames, but we're still begging for games to just run at 60 frames. Correct. And that's what I keep saying is, I don't feel like the hardware needs improvement anymore. It's, oh, there's going to be a new PS5. That's going to be even better than the current one. The current one isn't running games great most of the time. So why are we asking for a better PS5, right? Jordan says it won't let me do a message in chat. It's lagging. Oh, I don't know, Jordan. What's going on? It's fine. For a lot of people talking, no problem. Perhaps something is wrong with, perhaps something is wrong with the server you're on. I could definitely see your message. You said, is it fixed there? I saw that come through. Did you try completely refreshing your browser? Or maybe logging out and back into the browser? Maybe it could be your browser has like memory holes right now. That happens to me too. My browser's been open too long, and I haven't like restarted my PC or refreshed. The browser will run like shit. I do get your super chat though, Jordan, and I see your messages when they come through, but I guess they're not coming through smoothly, huh?
I can't see the messages okay, but you got a super chat okay. The super chat was fine. All, nothing to fear, the money came through.
Anyway. Who was that $5 tipper? The Mysterious Stranger, correct? I gotta put his name up here. No? And I received a $1 tip. This one I'll read because I don't understand. This one is just ridiculous. Ready for this? Someone tipped $1 and says, why don't you use Rogaine for your receding hairline, right? Well, let's see. Let's be honest here, all right? First of all, I have a lot more hair than a lot of other streamers. I hate to tell you this. I really do. I'm lucky to have as much hair that I have. I actually have, on my mother's side, her brother and all of my cousins on that side are all bald. All right? So I'm lucky to have as much hair as I have. I must have gotten the hair from my dad, right? And I agree that I have a receding hairline right here. And I actually have a spot in the back of my head as well that I'm starting to lose hair. But I'm not bald. It's not so atrociously bad or anything. Like, if this went really bad and started going all the way to the back of my head, then maybe I would look to do something, or maybe I would have a different hairstyle. But it's not. You know, it's only in the last year that I started actually, like, having my hair this style. Remember, I used to just wet it and kind of brush it back. But now I actually wash my hair every morning, get it all puffy and nice for the stream, right? And I like how it looks. I like how it feels, too. It feels a lot better this way than wetting it down. But it's pretty good, I think. It's not that bad. It's called aging gracefully. Instead of denying your age and the fact that you're getting older and you're losing your hair, or your hair on your face is getting white, you lean into it. And you say, listen, I don't look that bad. I don't look great, but I don't look that bad. So I'm not in a big fucking midlife crisis situation where I need to start with Rogaine and dyeing my beard black, you know, like certain people on YouTube who have giant, significantly black beards, unnaturally black beards that look insanely fake. They look like fucking idiots because they put so much fucking dye into their fucking beard because they deny the fact that they're getting older because they're losers who are so fucking jealous of everyone else around them. Anyway. I wonder who the hell I could be talking about. I just received a $5 super chat.
For the record, I have no idea who he's talking about, but the YouTuber jealousy was fucking unreal there.
From Blackjack Yak. who says, I really like the Street Fighter 6 streams. If your situation changes and you can afford to buy a new PC, I can help you find a good deal and a good PC to finance. Sounds good. Right now, definitely not in the cards. I think right now I'm getting...
Is that another deadhead promising to fucking finance a new PC? Fuck the fuck off. And Barrett also saying, is that close to a creepy whisper? Nah, he has to actually lean into the microphone and whisper. It's something he doesn't really do anymore. I might remove creepy whisper. You know what? I think if it doesn't get ticked off today, he doesn't do creepy whisper today, I am banishing creepy whisper from the fucking board for future. Because it's something he seems to have grown out of. And also the black beard thing was about Keemstar. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't really fucking give a shit about Keemstar. I admire his efforts, you know what I mean? He keeps himself busy. He's always chasing a new angle, you know what I mean? He's always chasing the next kind of thing to cover. But, you know, other than that though, I don't give a shit. He's fucking white noise to me, you know what I mean? I don't really pay much attention to Keemstar. You know, it's kind of funny when he's fucking having his little feud with Phil, but that kind of ran its course.
I don't like to get on consoles with my setup, right? But, ideally, yes, I would like to be playing it on PC, because that is the ideal state with the absolute least amount of lag and issues, and plus, you know, better frame rates and stuff. Or not better frame rates, better, refresh rates. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm happy with what I got. Eventually, I would like to get a better one, but, you know, I am where I am, you know? Thank you for that offer. And by the way, very soon, you guys are going to start to see white in my hair, too. I know right now you can only see it in the beard, but, like, you're going to start to see, I can see it here. I actually have a lot of silver hairs in the sides of my head, and eventually it's going to, you know, it's going to go through probably the next 3 years. You're probably going to see me gradually start to go whiter and grayer. What do they call it? The, salt and pepper look or something like that? And this is what's going to happen, because I am starting to lose my pigment. And it's like, I don't care. Who cares? What is
the salt and pepper look, Phil? You've had the salt for a long fucking time.
It's a big deal. Seriously, why is it such a big deal? I don't really give a shit. Well, Jack, it's all good. I mean, here's the thing, right? The only real way, sadly, to get me to a better position than what I'm about to do, right, to migrate over to my wife's PC, would be somehow to come across like $3,000 magically. Oh my God, here's $3,000 out of nowhere, so you can buy a PC to your specs, what you need, but it's not sucking away from the other support that you need month to month to make a living, right? And that's what I mean. Like, if I did a fundraiser stream, I know my fans would support it, and I'd probably raise a ton of money to get a new PC, but they're not making money. So no one's going to then be able to continue to support my content and also support the PC, and I get that. That's why I haven't done it, you know? I'm thinking more long-term than short-term. The short-term game of getting the new PC doesn't make sense if long-term for 2 months now I have no income to pay my bills because everyone tossed in for the PC and has nothing to give anymore, right? So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to ask for that. That would be stupid. Jade, good to have you here today, just to chill. And yeah, you'll be here for Street Fighter tonight, as always. Sounds good. Yeah, right. OMG says, I'm going to sell my car, and then the money will be coming your way. Right. No, I'm not expecting that whatsoever. Not asking or expecting for anything crazy like that. And by the way, I should be clear, a couple people have messaged me over the last day and said, just so you know, even if you got an ROG Ally or a Stream Deck, excuse me, neither of those would run Street Fighter 6 well. It would run it at like 720p lower settings. So don't get that in the expectation it wouldn't do it. So I'm glad that they told me that. Now that I know that, I really don't want that. So please, no one buy me anything crazy like that. I'm not looking for it. If it can't do what I need, then there's no point. It's be a waste, okay? Oh, I'm not going to be renting any PCs. That's crazy. Absolutely not. No. Whatever I have has to be my property. Not messing around with rentals and stuff like that. They stutter on a lot of games. The device is meant for gaming on the go, definitely not meant to replace a PC. All right, so good. I'm glad we had that discussion, because that would have really sucked if I bought one or someone bought one for me, and then I plug it in, and I was like, what the fuck, why does it run like shit? That would have really stunk, so I'm glad we didn't do that. Yeah, renting a PC is not a good idea. Absolutely not a good idea. Some people are saying chat's having issues. I'm not having issues with chat, and I don't see anyone having issues with chat, but maybe it's a server deal. This happens on YouTube where you're on a regional server, and sometimes the server you're on sucks, and because of that you get worse video quality, worse chat quality. It could be a regional thing. I wonder if all you guys are having problems with the chat are in the same region of Europe or something, right? I don't know. Cody says, yes, I just had an error posting a message. I can post it again. Let me test. I just did 2 and it went through, so it's probably a regional thing. Dumb. It shows errors every second message, huh? That's dumb. I'm sorry to hear that, guys. Nothing. I mean, obviously, there's nothing on our end. You know, not you, not me. That's a YouTube side issue.
Regional thing. I was having problems, and I'm in Scotland. On the opposite side of the planet from me is D-Dog. They were having problems. Regional issue, my arse.
Hopefully they fix it. Very annoying. Oh yeah, guys, I just hit refresh on YouTube. I can't even get my channel page to load. Wow, it's just endlessly loading. Okay, now that was a good 10 seconds of wait just to get my videos to load on my dashboard so I can see them. Yeah, so YouTube's having issues right now, for sure. That's a huge delay. What the hell did they do? More than likely, someone at YouTube pushed out an update, didn't test it. We're the beta testers, so we're the ones who have to now put up with the nonsense all day. It'll probably run like crap, and there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to sit here and suffer because they don't know how to run a business, you know? Push another update out that doesn't work and breaks the site. Congrats, YouTube. You guys are geniuses, right? Congrats.
If you don't like it, you can fuck off from the business then and kiss your fucking money every month goodbye. Don't shit where you fucking get your money from, Phil. You need YouTube far more than they need your fucking arse. Also,
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
This is great. Yo, someone took the dollar. They says, if you don't start using Rogate now, you'll go completely bald and look like Bram Stoker's Dracula. That's great. That's absolutely great. Oh no. Well, I'll lean into it then. I'll get the 2 big hair buns only in the back of my head, and I'll grow out my fingernails, and I'll start wearing a red long robe, and I'll start streaming like that. You can call me Dracula. Dracula side Phil, DSP. Dracula side Phil. Perfect. I actually like this idea.
Shut up, bitch!
I think I'm gonna be Dracula for my latter years of streaming. I'm gonna purposely do it.
like Dracula, you absolutely fucking suck.
Sounds like a plan. 672 says, so they are producing the hardware. Is the fault of devs publishers for not getting us the games to run at that quality, or is it the fault of Sony Micro for high expectations for consoles? I mean, I don't think there's a problem with console hardware right now. I really don't. Even the Series S, because here's why. My wife has played many games on the Series S that run beautifully at 1080p, 60 frames per second with tons of detail. Destiny 2 is one of them. That game runs gorgeous on the Series S. So you're telling me that it runs fine. Certain games run absolutely fine on the Series S, no problem, but certain ones can't. Black with Wukong can't. Why? Why? I don't understand. I mean, explain that. There are gorgeous games on that console. Superb. So that's what I mean. Is it a dev thing? I don't know. I wish I had the technical knowledge. I don't. You know, I don't have the technical knowledge to talk about it. No, Destiny is not 30 frames per second on console. Destiny 2 is full 60 frames on the Series S. My wife's been playing it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely amazing looking.
If you lack the knowledge, then stop fucking having opinions about it. You seem to fucking not be shy about sharing your fucking opinions and fucking throwing blame and fucking venturing your fucking thoughts and all that shit. But if you lack the knowledge to talk about a subject, then shut the fuck up about that particular subject. Or just give some sort of baseline fucking opinion. You know, so if I'm asked a question about a particular subject and I'm not fucking clued up on it, I will venture sometimes an opinion. But I'll also try and stress the fact that I know hee-haw about that particular thing. But I just can't share what I fucking know or what I think I fucking know.
And that's the point I'm making. If everyone is claiming that this console gen, the Series S, is what's holding everything back, because when they do cross-platform, it needs to be designed down for the Series S and then upgraded for everything else. How do games run great on it? I'm staring at current gen games running beautifully on the console. So tell me another one, right? I just don't get it. No, you say Destiny 2 is last gen, but Destiny 2 is optimized for current gen. That's probably why it runs so well on the Series S. If you play Destiny 2 last gen, it runs at choppy 30 frames. I know because I did. I played it on PS4 and it wasn't very good. But on current gen hardware, it's actually really impressive.
Jake is asking, why is he sped up? What the fuck? Jake, are you trying to tell me that you prefer DSP at this speed? We're on normal speed. This is normal speed still. Still on normal speed.
Everyone is so upset at YouTube right now. They're trying to chat, and I guess it's not working half the time. People are very upset at YouTube.
So, Jake, the reason I have Phil sped up is so we can try and get through him at a faster rate of speed. We intentionally build up speed up juice to try and turbocharge our way through Phil's boring ass rants. I mean, I pause a lot of time anyway to opinionate and rant and all that shit, you know what I mean? But it's for good reason, you know? It's so we can not have to fucking endure live normal speed DSP. A sped up Phil is easier to endure than Phil at normal speed.
Sorry, guys. I hope it clears up, because as you know, when I play Fallout, you know, being interactive is a big part of the experience during Fallout streams. So I hope we can talk. It's gonna suck if it doesn't work. Am I going to stream the PC transition? How exactly would I do that? How would I stream the PC transition? You can't stream until you've transitioned. You understand that, right? Like, when you're going from one PC to another, and you're getting all... How could I stream in OBS if none of the settings are set up to stream yet? What are you talking about?
It's okay, Jake. I just thought I'd emphasize the point. You got nothing to help. It's okay, Jake. No reason to be sorry. I just thought I'd demonstrate the point. You know, it's like it was the easiest way to demonstrate the points. You know, we build up, speed up just so we don't have to endure Phil being a boring prick or more boring than usual. There's only one good reason to have Phil go slower than normal, and that is when he's got a particularly robust, juicy snort or burp to emphasise. Other than that, though, we speed this some bitch up. It's all good, Jake.
Jeez, Gentronics says I had to try 3 times to get a single message through the chat right now. Ugh. I'm sorry, guys. I hope the chat starts working. Stream from my phone? No, I'm not gonna stream from my phone. I have very bad reception in my house. As I told you guys, like right now, it claims I have 2 bars. But I suppose I could use my wireless internet. I suppose that's true. I don't have to use my cellular internet. I could stream through the wireless network, and that's pretty strong.
He actually might do some sort of fucking YouTube live phone stream directed at his fucking like floor while he's got his fucking old PC and new and Cat's PC. He might actually fucking stream it from his phone and just sit there demanding chat tell him how to fucking get something working.
Can I take a picture of my phone with my phone? Yes. I duplicate my phone. I go. Anyway. Alright. Seems like you guys, oh yeah, I know all about a one-tap mute button for mics. Right now I can't do it. Maybe I'd be able to do that if I could use my, Stream Deck, which works with Windows 10. Like a Stream Deck, you could program the buttons to do whatever you want, right? So maybe I could have just press the button, and then I can mute if I have to sneeze or burp or whatever, and then I could press it again and unmute it, right? Maybe I could do that. And I could press, certain transitions, like instead of having to click over here to transition between scenes, I could have the scenes on the Stream Deck, so I just push the buttons on the Stream Deck and jump around and do stuff. That'd be pretty neat. And I'd probably do that way more than me sticking around here trying to click on little things. Actually having the Stream Deck program to do stuff would probably be really neat. And I can do that. I forgot totally. Having Windows 10, there's the kind of things I can do now. I just have
before I got my Stream Deck, I actually used like my numpad. You know, on the right hand side of a keyboard, you get your numpad and all that stuff. I used buttons there for some OBS shortcuts. So I'd press like the plus symbol, for example, to mute and unmute my microphone or something. Because it's a button I really have to use, you know what I mean, when I'm fucking streaming. Like, why else would you... I can talk, I can just type... If I want to tap in chat normally, I can, however, like with the normal keyboard. But yeah, I managed to fucking get around, you know, the Stream Deck stuff, you know, how do you easily mute? I've got my fucking shit on the side there. Before the Stream Deck, I improvised with that kind of crap. I imagine Phil has something similar on his keyboard. He might not, to be fair. But yeah, I made the most... That's what I'm saying. Phil doesn't think outside the box. He doesn't think to himself, are there any keys on this keyboard of mine that I don't use often, that I could use to mute my microphone if I need to snort or burp at short notice? He doesn't bother thinking about that sort of thing.
Buying the fucking Stream Deck in my closet there. I know I have it. Nuka-Cola today? Maybe. You guys want to do Nuka-Cola World today? We can. We finished Far Harbor. A Belch muter would be an improvement. Yeah. No, I'm not playing Donkey Kong 64 ever again. Stop asking. I 100%ed it on purpose so I wouldn't have to ever play it again.
See you, D-Dog. Cheers to the members.
Alright, let's end the show. Let's get set up for Fallout, shall we? Thank you guys. Chill podcast today. And you learned all about my upcoming PC specs. I'm sure we'll have lots more discussion about that moving forward in the future. I just received a $2 tip. Let you know, 4 years after the PS5 launch, we have a PS2 Classics on PS Plus complete with rewind and save states. Sly Cooper, Tomb Raider Legend, and Star Wars Clone Wars. Any pique your interest? No, I've already played Sly Cooper. Don't need to play that again. I don't really care about Tomb Raider Legend. That's not even a very great game, I don't think. And Star Wars Clone Wars, I don't know anything about it. I never saw the show. So I don't know anything about that either. It would be great if they actually put like a ton of games on there, but now they only have like 3. So. Okay. Alright guys, thanks for a good show. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Let's get into Fallout. Tomorrow, we'll have the Nintendo Direct to talk about. The Nintendo Direct is tomorrow at 7 a.m. Pacific time. So I'd be more than happy to get caught up on that and talk about that tomorrow on the show, considering we've played 0 Switch games this year so far. It'll be nice to get something in mind to play, right? So thank you guys so much. See you Tuesday. Oh my god, excuse me. Sorry guys. I'm belching uncontrollably. If only I had a belch mute button. But I don't.
It's alright, you boring dick. I've got a counter. Burp 2 more times for his little piggy.
I don't have a belch muting button as of yet. I'm sorry. Maybe one day. Maybe with the Stream Deck, right? That's what I mean. Stream Deck. Coming up. That could be cool. I'm going to talk about the Nintendo Direct. I'm not going to live react to it, but I am going to talk about what happens in it. I usually do. As long as there's stuff in it that interests me, I talk about the stuff that would be interesting to me. I hope that there's games this year that interest me from Nintendo, or else what's the fucking point of having a Switch, right? You always hope there's something coming out of a game dev company every year that you would enjoy. Maybe that's wishful thinking. I don't know. From Nintendo. Oh my god, webcam is slightly off. There we go. That's better. Okay.
A boring fucking podcast.
No, I'm not covering it live. 7 a.m., dude. There's no way I'm getting up at 7 fucking a.m. to cover a 40-minute Nintendo Direct. That'd be stupidity. All right, guys, I'm just going to briefly go use the restroom, and then we're going to jump back into Fallout 4, so please be patient. I'll be right back, and then we'll start. Okay, cool.
That's lazy fucking prick. 7 a.m. fucking bastard. Fucking arse. Let's fast forward. Oh, I fast forwarded too much. Here we go. He's waddling back on his stream. Here we go.
So, someone sends me an article about all these different USBs, and it's like, USB 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, and then the different criteria of the 3.2 and the different qualities. But by the way, they're all exactly the same, so it's okay, don't worry. This capture device should work at all qualities through every USB. And it's like, I'm reading, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, my head is about to explode. I was like, what is up with modern technology? How could 3 different USBs be the same?
Steve, let me stop you there. Yes, he could mute for side scrollers. That's because they gave him a big, massive button for him to press on stream. Like, Phil had access to his mouse button at all times during that fucking interview, and it was hovered over a big, massive mute button. So it was easier for Phil Burnell to mute himself because side scrollers gave him the courtesy of a big, massive mute button. Yeah, so there you go, they're debunked.
I don't get it. I don't understand anymore. I'm sorry you guys are getting chat errors. You guys are all saying you're having chat errors, right? I haven't. Let me test mine. My chat works. My chat is flawless. My chat is flawless. I apologize, guys. By the way, I'm going to test the audio right now because yesterday I was having audio issues with this controller. And I'm wondering if that's going to persist today. If so, I might go over to a different controller because obviously I don't want to have audio issues playing games. But I was having audio issues with the YouTube app. We'll see. Sounding okay for now. We'll see in a sec once it actually loads. Oh, come on, this fucking capture device is pissing me off. Now stop this bullshit. Okay. Sounds fine to me.
Hey, do something for you? Nick, what? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what?
Now he's talking and giving a story conversation. Great. Looks good. No, it sounds good. So I think that the audio issues are the YouTube app exclusive. For some reason, like the YouTube audio playing through the app on Xbox has issues, but I have no issues with the game audio. I don't have any of the popping or the problems I had with the distorted audio yesterday. So weird. All right, guys, you ready to resume? And by the way, let me know how it sounds when we start here, how the volume levels are, okay? Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fallout 4.
And he's now recording for YouTube, and that's going to bring an end to the bingo. Sadly, we ended up being 2 away from a full house. Tony was asking, and just there was Phil tame. Phil was quite tame, in my opinion. Also, YouTube is fucking broken as all hell with trying to fucking chat. I tried to respond to you, Tony, through the the chats, and it wouldn't let me. Thankfully, I have a microphone to fucking respond instead directly. Encouraging more interactivity with my audience because it won't let me type any fucking messages in my fucking own chat. It is what it is, I guess. You fucking go. But yeah, we had 3 free spaces, thanks to Phil snorting a bunch, and also you guys liking the stream, so let me just tick off that,
Burger,
and that.
burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Now let me mute so I can sneeze. Damn it, I sneezed that way. But yeah, I have a mute button so I can do that if I need to. But yeah, I thought I was going to fucking sneeze and it fucking fucked off. Who's popping to apologise for picking the card? It's okay. We still blame you, but it's okay. We forgive you. Well, I do. Not everyone will. Okay, let's go to live DSP, shall we, and see how he's doing. He's gained $10 since he started playing. Wow, isn't that amazing? Also, did he just blow up? Let me, that's a hell of a fucking freeze frame on a stream. Oh, he walked by 2 grenades.
Hey.
Oh, it's a trap. You dumb bastard. You know, you can disassemble those, you know. Like they're hanging from the ceiling. So you go in, and the door releases grenades, so you step away to let them fucking blow up. But you can see them hanging as well, from the ceiling, like when he comes over here. Like, they're right in front of him. He's right there. This fucking thing right there is a grenade. It's a trap. You walk into it, it blows up. Dumb bastard. Fucking idiot. Anyway, Phil playing that game purely as per fucking usual. Guys, I'm going to wrap things up there, guys. Thank you very much for joining me for some Bingo Antics today. Sadly, we couldn't get a full house. But we'll try again tomorrow, as the old saying goes. I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your Monday, however it is you want to spend it. Actually, let me check my members Discord to see if anyone's done anything on... Well, oh, for God's sake. Hold on. Hold on a second. I do have to share some of these. D-Dog had some fun with us. So he said it's urban. Moki had some fun with us. I do appreciate you censoring it, Moki. By the way, thank you very much for that. I appreciate the censorship. I should be okay. I should get away with it, Moki. Thank you for that. So, Jesus Christ, man. Fucking hell, this is what Phil's watching. Dimmock shared their version. He got the Wolverine toy. And Barrett Wells was inspired by Mookie and done the kind of same thing. Barrett Wells and Mookie, birds of a feather, thinking along the same kind of lines with what Phil was watching on his little tablet there, his oddly shaped tablet. And Phil calls Detractors a hive mind. Imagine the audacity. Thank you very much to you guys for sharing your robust creations indeed. Anyway guys, I'm gonna wrap things up. As I said, thank you very much for joining me on your stream. Thank you very much for keeping writing the bingo card as well. But yeah, we'll try again tomorrow to get that, you know, at full house, you know, we'll try again. But yeah, I'm going to end how it always ends by playing the today's PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So as you watch all those autos get fed, I'm going to end the stream. Not sure who's live. I think Brandon was live currently, so if Brandon's still live, I'll live redirect to him. But until then guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.
You gotta be kidding me. I was literally about to live redirect to Brandon's stream and he stopped streaming a minute ago. The nerve of that wee bastard. Ending his stream at the exact same time I'm ending my fucking stream. What a wee fanny. Now I need to find someone else to live redirect to. What a fucking brand new a wee arse. How dare he end at the same time as me? Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Let's see who's fucking available. So I just delete that. Redirect. We have raw fill. We could, yeah, raw fill. Yeah, I'm going to send you buggers to a raw fill. Yeah, good old raw fill. So save that, and there we go. So yeah. Here's again, guys. I'll catch you all tomorrow.